Okay, is this working? YouTube, please. Okay. If you can hear me and see me, then please type either Slugma Red or Shadow Red. Those are your choices. If I see Slugma Red or Shadow Red, I'll know this is working. You can hear excellent. Part of me is covered. Hang on. Okay, great. It is working. Yes. Welcome. Some slight technical difficulties, but I think everything should be working. Taking my word back, actually on time? How can you say that I'm late before I'm actually late? Welcome! I had a lot of trouble actually finding this stream because if you search for Pokemon Presents, you just get a bunch of React channels. Filthy parasites! Is the bingo supposed to have entries? I'm not sure what that means. So if anybody, there's the pinned link right now, should have the bingo card. Let me know if you have trouble getting to it. And if you have any questions about the bingo itself, because I made it like a couple hours ago. So we're gonna do, for people that are watching the VOD, hello people, hello VOD watchers, we have about 30 minutes of using Future Sight before the Presents actually begins, and there'll be a time code in the VOD for when the Presents actually begins. The bingo opens empty. That is not correct. Okay. Pokemon Sleep DLC. Hang on, this is... The link does not work. You also have to paste the Sharp 64? What in the world? Hang on. Okay, I just copied it to my clipboard. I'm gonna redo it. So hang on here. Send. Okay. I just repinned it. Hopefully that works. Let's see what my bingo board has. This is not mine. This is the template that I made. Reaction channels are filthy parasites also, cheese. Well, I mean, that's the joke, right? You might have to copy and paste the link instead of just clicking. Hang on here. This is for the actual bingo card. I know you can't see me. Just give me a second here. Alright, so this is my personal bingo card. Or Sinnoh, I guess. Alright, so you guys have to actually copy-paste the link. I'm sorry for the extra work, but I don't really think there's anything I can do about that. OBS, please. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay. How long is the Pokemon stream, please? I believe it is 35 minutes. Okay, so this is my card. Let's see. New Terror Raid. TCG News. Masada Jump Scare. Game Boy Games on Aniso. Farming Game. XD or Coliseum sequel. SVDLC. Stadium 2 on Aniso. Kanto! Let's Go Gen 2. Detective Pikachu. Game footage not final. Charizard! I want to be clear here. For the Charizard free space, the focus has to be Charizard. So, if it's just like a picture of all the Pokemon, that doesn't count, okay? I think if it's all 3 Kanto starters, that does count. But it's the free space because, come on, like, there's no way Charizard's not in there. Horrendous FPS, Conquest sequel, Gen 5 remake, Mystery Dungeon, Anime Roy. So this means in the new anime series, one of the main characters, he's named Roy. So really this is just any anime update. But hopefully Roy's in it. Master Sex is pretty obvious. Unite update. Legend Celebi? Dead spin-off sequel. Ranger is the stand-in, but any of them. Pokemon Sleep. Voice acting not present in final release. New Paradox variant. Some of you may have one of 4 different options, but hopefully those are kind of self-explanatory. I think I could maybe get Bingo diagonally here. It's not going to be this, because there's no way there's a Conquest sequel. I'm not sure about a farming game either. How's the background music volume, by the way, and my volume, just because this is all the very fun tech stuff. But I guess I don't actually need that anymore. These are the only 2 I need. Then if I do this, it should go to Pokemon Presents. Great. Excellent. Alright, so we've got about, well, I guess 25 minutes until it starts. If you want to actually ask a question to me directly, as I rub my eyes here, please type @importedcheese, because then it highlights it for me, and I know that you're actually asking me a question. Otherwise, I might not actually catch your question. Sorry. No matter what time, I'm always bleary-eyed. Normally, I do these at, for me, 7 a.m., so I have to wake up at like 6:30 to get everything ready. But now it's the opposite. It is now 9:30 p.m. for me. So I'm not actually that tired, but I did go to the gym today. What a hero. The direct starts in 25 minutes. Message redacted. Have you tried yet Stranger of Paradise? I have not. Have you heard or played Pokemon Auto Chess? I have not. But speaking of not Pokemon, or I guess not an official game, yeah, I was gonna say, let's defend some towers. We've got 25 minutes of tower defense. We're just gonna do the same farming thing, so just give me a second to pull that up. Of course, there is no prize for the bingo, but if you happen to get bingo, go ahead and share it in the Discord, link in the description. And I have a congratulatory graphic, which we'll play. So here it is, check this out. I think that looks pretty good, right? Bingo achieved. That's a lot of questions, hang on. Before I answer those questions, let me just get this running here. I need to go to... Where's the folder? What folder did I put this in? I think I called it Tower Defense. Oh my goodness. What a fraud of a streamer. Now I'm behind on the chat. No! Not the Telefang stream, hang on. I'm like in my own tech trouble world here. I found it. I found it. File, open. Browse. I did it. Okay. Hang on, I'm returning to the world that you guys see right now. Whoop. Okay. You can see a bit of the Pokemon Presents under it, sorry. I'm just gonna get this started, because then it plays itself. That's not it. And hopefully we get a shiny, wow. $5 donation from Level 5 Vaporeon. This is the only franchise that makes me afraid of remake because of Pathetic Pearl and Disastrous Diamond. But don't worry, we have free legendaries. We level up here. I imagined this is just gonna sort of autoplay in the background. Where's the king? Here he is. I love Nidoking. People like Jolteon, right? People love evolutions. We'll put that there. Houdin. And the sword. Okay. Maybe we'll get a shiny. Alright, right after this is all set up, I'll go back to focusing on the chat. So I've been an absentee... I've been an absentee figure for a little bit, but there we go. Alright, now it's playing. Wonderful. Okay, hang on. I gotta catch up on a lot of questions. If they do the Gen 5 remakes, do you think we'll see the original dragon? Oh, the one that Zekrom and Reshiram split from? Maybe. That would be cool, but I'm sort of just hoping they just don't do a Gen 5 remake, because I think it's going to be a disaster. Jermel Williams asks, good man, I hope you did some extra reps for me and the other fallen brothers that didn't make it to the gym. Unfortunately, I did not even enough reps for myself. I was pretty lazy. Flygon Tamer 32 says, does GB game also mean GBA game? Sure. GBA game also counts. Do you think they'll... Torgo Entertainment asks, do you think they'll ever move Xenoblade Chronicles X or Xenogears to the Switch? Maybe Chronicles X. Jet Black J says, do you think if it's a new game, it'll be any good or any remakes you look forward to? So, let's actually start a poll here. How do I do this? I want to start a poll. YouTube, please. So there are two options you have. Where is the poll, bro? Dude, YouTube just keeps getting more and more, like, impossible to navigate. Toggle timestamps? No, I want to start a poll. It's not Susan's fault, okay? It's Neil. I'm trying to start a poll. Is it in the live control? It is not. It is not. What is this? YouTube, please. It'll always be Susan in our hearts. Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to go to the physical window. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So here's the question. If you have a membership, you'll notice that there are two new emotes, Slugma Red and Shadow Red. So Slugma Red, he's the positive force, okay? He believes that this can be good. Shadow Red has had the door to his heart sealed. Which do you choose? This is a very roundabout way of asking, do you have hope or not for this presents? And I guess I'll sort of make my own stance known. Probably you already know. I overall am definitely on the shadow side. I'm so much on it that I made a graphic for it. However, I did make a positive one as well. And I only made the positive one because it's possible that they'll announce some spin-offs, right? So, if it's made by not Game Freak, it might actually be good. Dude, I'm addicted to making these Sekiro graphics. They're so fun. And they're so easy to make. It takes me like 30 seconds because I already made the templates. Okay, I gotta go back to answering these questions. I'm sorry I'm like so late on these. Oh, but I guess we'll restart the tower defense here. We, of course, did not get any shinies. Sad. I gotta level everyone up. God, we want to level up Nidoking here. I love Nidoking. And this music track is just gonna loop the whole time. It is... I guess we'll put it on 2x speed, this, so that it doesn't take that long. I don't have, my base speed stat is too bad. I can't actually answer these questions as I polish the tower defense. Okay. Back to answering the questions. Herfman Sniffler, imported cheese. Any predictions for this Pokemon Presents? I think we'll cover that in the coming minutes. Funny Meme asks, is Ursaluna a good Pokemon? Yes, although I guess it's not as good as people predicted. Dumb Pro 555 says, it's actually 9:37 for me. It is now 9:44. Although it might have been 9:37 when you sent that. Nostalgia Pro Godzanak asks, any realistic high hopes for this direct? Pretty much just a spin-off by non-Game Freak, that's it. Okay, I'm scrolling down, I'm almost back to live. EO asks, I can't focus on the stream, can you put some Family Guy funny moments compilation on in the corner? I'm sorry, I cannot. That'll get copyright claimed for sure. In fact, I believe this stream will get claimed, I'm not sure. At Imported Cheese, is a Pogo video to show just how cash grabby it is out of the question? Oh, like me making a video about it? I'll probably just talk about mobile gaming's effect on everything. Probably not about Pokemon Go itself, but I do personally believe that Pokemon Go ruined Pokemon. Jerbear says, will you be streaming SV DLC? Yes. So that's a pretty easy answer. Yes, I will. I'll try not to be, like, super aggressively negative, but I mean... I am definitely Shadow Red. I fully believe it's gonna be awful. Okay, I think I'm almost back. Did I spell kindled wrong? No, did I spell kindled wrong? Oh, kindled and not rekindled. Okay, no. It was initially, I'll play it right here. It was initially rekindled, but I actually don't know how to say rekindled. I don't actually know how to say kindled either, so like don't check the Japanese on these. It's pretty suspicious. I actually went on a camping trip with, or not a camping trip, but a barbecue with some of my coworkers last week. So I do actually know how to say kindled. And the one I used here was actually like the more poetic kindled. So it doesn't have to be a physical fire. But I could have made it like physically like lit. Which would have been wrong. Do you think that our Lord and Savior Onyx will make an appearance? I can only hope, but I'm not sure. He does make an appearance in the chat in 2 forms. You can either use Onyx or Shadow Onyx. Ooh. Dan Monker asks, what do you use to make these kinds of templates? Just Photoshop. I just make them in Photoshop, and then I make the actual motion graphic in Premiere. And then I set the transparency to like 70 so it doesn't actually block the entire screen. Hey, we can level up Jolteon. Okay, I think I'm almost at the... What in the world? $100 donation? You can press hard on these messages. $100 donation from Torgo Entertainment. In all honesty, I don't even like Pokemon that much anymore. But your content is a joy to absorb. Bad move, by the way. The effort you put into your research, videos, and extra material, pull people in, you're just great to listen to. Overall, with humor and insight, keep up the great work. Thank you! Parasitic streamer... supported by generous donations. That might be the single largest donation we've ever gotten. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, and the support is very much appreciated. I think I've got to go through all of these. We've got 13 minutes left. Black and White 2 in-game tier list when? Eventually, okay? I'm gonna make a custom graphic so I never have to answer one of those questions again, okay? It's just gonna play the graphic, but the answer is eventually. And Black and White 2 will be next. Vileplume or Blossom? Vileplume, I hate pure types. Flygon Tamer 32, finally, the Pokemon Channel remake I've been waiting for would be better than SV. Dumpro5555, thoughts on Gen 5? I really don't like it. Wait, that's not right. I meant to say I really don't like some of the designs, but overall, I really like it. New record holder, Opera Ghost 101. The Platinum Lobby can go larger. Thank you. I will never bow to the Platinum Lobby, okay? But thank you for the donation. EO, a $1.99 donation. $100 is nice. But what about $2? $2 is also appreciated, thank you. I haven't even done anything yet. Wow, reaction content is so easy. No, thank you for the generous donations. I was actually talking to a friend of mine earlier who helps me with some of the videos, not quite the cameraman, about the difficulties of content creation. This is definitely not part of it. It's definitely the best part. Having incredibly generous people, including Silver, who gifted 10 memberships. Now 10 of you can choose either Slugma or Shadow. Thank you. And yes, if you were here, it is important for engagement. I made a graphic for this too. Where is it? Here it is. Like button smashed. So please press the like button and you can see the actual like count increasing in real time. Fabian Alexander gifted 5 imported cheese memberships. Thank you. That's another 5 who can wield either Slugma or Shadow. If people are confused about what these graphics are from, in the game Sekiro, when you accomplish like a major objective, like killing a boss, there's a pop-up like that. The main one is Shinobi Execution. But there's some other ones, like Gracious Gift of Tears. And the other one is Immortality Severed. Obviously none of them say like the ones I've made. Do you have a pop-up like Unseen Aid? I do not. I only have ones in the style of Shinobi Execute. Pikahiri, long-time supporter. He has a Marsh badge. That's the highest you can currently get. With 20 gifted subs. Thank you. That is 20 more that can... I think that's almost everyone here. Almost everybody can now choose either Slugma or Shadow. When does it start? Starts in 9 minutes. Well, this is already the most successful... One of the most successful streams ever. Reaction content is the best. Do I eventually have to pay for the membership? I believe the gifts last 1 month. You have to also enable receive gifts, otherwise you can't actually get... Weeb jailed with 5 imported gifts. Great reaction stream. It's just... Thank you. Membership, I think it's determined by... Some of it is random, but I think engaging more in the chat or in the channel actually increases your chance of receiving one. That might be slow bro science, but as far as I know, that's how it works. Opera Ghost with 50 gifts. Opera Ghost with 50 imported cheese memberships. Thank you. Now everybody has one for sure. How do I receive gifts? I think in like the bottom right corner, depending on whether you're on mobile or in the actual desktop. There should be an option that'll allow you to receive or not. This definitely means we actually get to add more emotes, so I believe the $5 donation from Silver, more Onyx emotes please, might actually come true. Because we actually can add more emotes now. Your emote slots are tied to the number of members you have. Yeah, this is... Oh yeah, you're right. I'm glad I made this, this emote now. It's not necessarily about the actual presents, but... My personal hope has definitely been kindled, thank you. Dude, the Shadow Red percentage is decreasing. It was higher before. Slugma Red is rising. What are the certified cheese predictions? I think we are 20 minutes and not a single Pokemon ranked. Sorry. I think I also missed some individual people signing up for memberships. I'm sorry, I can't possibly find you scrolling up now. But thank you for committing to becoming a small cheese. This is now the, I think, second most successful stream ever. The only one that actually broke 300 viewers was the mainline games tier list. 7 minutes until the direct begins. What's happening? Just some casual tower defense as we wait. And I guess we have a couple minutes to talk about predictions. What class did you play in WoW? I started as a Warlock, and then in Burning Crusade, I played a Paladin tank, a Prot Paladin. And then in Wrath, I played a Prot Paladin and a... Well, no, Red Paladin. Red Paladin and a Death Knight. Unholy Death Knight. Ow, the edge. Oh, I can see the subs at the top of chat. You're right. So, Adiatama Law? Thank you. Welcome to Small Cheese. Wow, I have the option to buy gift memberships. Hooray. How do I close this? Okay, now I can't close it. I'm gonna farm Mossy Keys. Hopefully in the wilderness, right? Better drop rate? We can agree Pokemon Sleep 2 is coming, right? Probably at least an announcement about it. My stream says I don't know if you answered my last question about SV DLC. I will play it, yes, for sure. Red is talking. I think I did say that this is not a true Red reaction, right? I will actually be talking. Bro. I expected Shadow Red to win handily. And he was winning at the beginning, by a lot. And then I think, because hope was kindled, now Slugma Red is rising. So for people who are understandably extremely confused, Slugma Red just means that you predict that the presents will be good, and Shadow Red is you predict that it won't be. Okor with, I think that's Norwegian, I'm so sorry. 20 denominations of currency. I'm a cheapskate, but I love your stream. And Slugma, thank you. Any suggestions for a new Onyx emote? We will add one. I guess we could add a Slugma Onyx emote to... as a counterpart. So Slugma Red uses Slugma Onyx, and Shadow Red uses Shadow Onyx. Wow, a 200 yen donation from Kamu Kamu? Who's that guy? Thanks, Kamu. He's one of my real-life friends. Oh, man. We ate lunch today, and I was 100 yen short, so he paid for that. And now he paid me another 200. Greedy streamer. Zyklon B still and no... Uh-oh. Almost got me, but thank you for the membership. Silver, gifted 5 important cheese memberships. Thank you! Well, now it's 5 more members. Dude, everyone's an Onyx trainer. Ray Bay Izzy says, don't you think that imported cheese is underrated and overlooked? Wow. Thank you. Alright, we are 4 minutes out, so I think, after this wave, we'll just close the tower defense. Lots of Pokemon presents. You'll get a membership event. As far as I know, I think Dumb Pro 55, I think the first stream you watched was Saturday, right? So, I think as a newbie to the channel, it might be a while, or you might not have gifts enabled. The auto-translated Giga Chat, I'm guessing. I'm ready to be disappointed. I am as well. So, I am personally on Team Shadow Red, but I am hoping... I'm gonna save here. The Slugma within me only lives because of the possibility of spin-offs. Okay, save completed. Alright, here we are. Should be beginning soon. Gotta make sure I can actually turn the Xenoblade music off, but here it is for now. Man, look at this. This game is so cool. I love Senna. Senna's actually, she's here, right? Let's see. You made it on purpose. Oh, you actually typed it out? Oh, in that case, yeah, you typed it out correctly. Good job. You should put live red reaction next to the red. Oh, yeah, like on top in like a graphic. Oh, I might be able to do that. Hang on. Oh, I have only 2 minutes. I think I can do that. $10 from Ryan. The best thing about modern Pokemon is imported cheese content. Thank you. I think I can. Here we go. Because I can do this. And then I can resize it. And crop it. Thank you for the suggestion. I think this works, right? Dude, master of technology. I did it! It's too big. I did it! Dude, look at this on the fly. Okay, well, alright. It doesn't quite work, but it mostly works. Hey, it's Barth. Hey, Barth. Alright, I'm gonna end the poll now. By the way, there is a bingo board. There is a bingo board in the pinned comment. So if you go to the pinned comment, you should be able to access a Pokemon Presents bingo. That I made for this. Wow, 269 votes. That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off, because we're almost here. Premiere will begin shortly. Here we go! Wow, Shadow Red just barely won. I think we actually can say, overall, hope kindled. That's crazy. Hey, it's Lando D. Gotta go, cheese. I hope you're leaving at more than 2 move. Alright. Let's go. Are you ready for bland, uninspired DLC with no fixes whatsoever? Yeah. Kibo Keshi? Okay, well, yeah. It was going to be Kibo Ste? Hope Abandoned, but that became, Despair Embraced. Oh, here we go. €5 donation from Fabian Alexander. Maybe not fitting for a Pokemon stream, but when is the next Fire Emblem video coming, if at all? The next Fire Emblem video will probably be Fire Emblem 7 tier list. I can't say it'll be coming soon, but it'll be coming someday. That's probably what it'll be. And there will be Fire Emblem in Slowbro Science 2, which should be coming out this weekend. Stock waiting music, Pokemon can't even change it. Well, I mean, this is not their fault. This is just how premieres work, so no shade on them for this. I also will be pausing to react, I guess, or comment on things, and I guess fill out my bingo card. Okay, here we go. Gen 3 starter analysis someday, okay? Here we go. We trust them to just port HCSS to Switch as is? They might do it. Well, here's Pikachu. Oh, it might be too quiet, sorry. Let me know if the audio's too quiet. Hey, it's Omori.
I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Sorry, it's Utsunomiya. Let me turn him up.
In today's presentation,
I turned him up.
We'll be sharing information about several Pokemon, including the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Pokemon.
First of all, the weekend of the 2023 Pokemon World Championships is
Does this count as
upon
Kanto?
us at last. And we hope you'll enjoy this video.
Okay, well, sorry, we're going to pause here just because that's already... I gotta put my bingo card here. So I think that's already world news, right? World news is one of the tiles, so if you have world news, you can click that off. I don't think that counts as Kanto, okay? Because look, it's like Snorlax, that's in like 2 Kanto Pokemon. That's not that bad. Although wait, it's only Gen 7 and... Okay, that counts as Kanto. It is literally only Gen 7 and Kanto. You can check off Kanto. You can check off Kanto. As if you weren't going to later anyway, right? Okay, back to the video. Can I... tech trouble. Okay, here we go. Boop. Let's go.
Hello, Pokemon trainers.
It's Chris
I'm
Brown.
Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International. We're thrilled to bring the Pokemon World Championships to Yokohama, Japan for the first time ever. In just a few days, over 1,000 trainers from all around the globe will make the journey to compete for the title of World Champion across the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games, the Pokemon Trading Card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. These new World Champions will walk home with the exclusive Champions line of product for this year. To honor the season-long accomplishment of making it to the World Championships, every competitor will also receive a special welcome kit.
But I thought so they canceled the Open,
the
right?
featured promo card in this kit has been Champions Festival, which showcases unique artwork themed after each year's location. Now, for the first time, we will debut a new promo card, Paradise Resort. Competitors will also...
Okay. I think at this point, on your bingo boards, I think you can click off Merch Showcase. You can click off Merch Showcase, and you can click off TCG News. And then World's News, obviously. And we'll continue with the video. Man, this guy's got like negative charisma. I know I'm behind on the live stream. I'm pausing the live reaction, bro.
Get the coveted World's Pikachu plush based on this year's celebratory Yokohama artwork. For those who aren't competing, the World's Pikachu
streamers
plush,
don't do
along
that?
with other exclusive items will also be available at the largest Pokemon Center World store ever. From August 11th to 13th,
do they just let the whole thing play?
Compete together in Yokohama, we invite the
You can tell I've never
global
watched one of
community
these.
to celebrate Pokemon together at home and tune into our live broadcast.
The bingo board is
event.
pinned
Now,
in the chat.
let me hand it off to our Japan project lead, Rikia, to share the exciting World Celebration events happening around Yokohama Minato Mirai beginning today.
Is that?
Thanks, Chris.
That's not Masta. Who are you?
Rikia Watanabe here from the Pokemon Company.
Oh, okay. Rikia Watanabe.
To celebrate the Pokemon World Championships 2023,
You have to copy and paste the
we've
bingo
begun
link.
a number of events here in Yokohama Minato Mirai.
Hey, Minato Mirai.
We're
Love
collaborating
this.
with various facilities in Yokohama so that visitors can experience the atmosphere and Pokemon of each region in the Pokemon world. And you'll find plenty of photo ops set up for you, along with great
like-
artwork around Sakura
It's
Gicho
like
Station
budget
and
Tom
Minatomidai
Scott.
Station to celebrate the World Championships.
Hey, I can go to these places. Next Kanto content?
Additionally, we'll have a specially equipped luxury
Is that Tom
cruise ship
Scott? See,
docked
that's
at
what
the
I
quay
thought.
for you to enjoy during the competition period.
Maybe that was
From
Tom
August
Scott.
11th to
He was in
13th,
Japan,
stop
right?
on by the Pokemon Trainer Cruise.
It's the SSN. It's gonna sink.
There are many spaces on board where Pokemon trainers from around the world
Oh,
can
it literally
gather and
was
mingle
Tom
to
Squad-
enjoy some
Tom
casual
Scott, okay.
trading and battling with their Nintendo Switch consoles and Pokemon TCG decks in hand.
Wow. All right. Wait. You can rewind, right? Yeah, you can. Hang on.
Casual trading and battling with their Nintendo Switch consoles and Pokemon TCG decks in hand.
Holy moly! Yeah, you can go ahead and check off horrible FPS. Okay, we already cleared it from the first gameplay clip. What was that? What? Yikes! This is an edited video, by the way. All right. Yeah, I can't do double battles.
And
By
there
the
are
way, most
many
people
more
in
events
Japan
being
don't actually
held,
wear masks
including
anymore.
Pikachu parades.
I'm really surprised.
We
If you
hope
want
you'll
access to
enjoy
Bingo Board, you have to
fantastic
copy
summer
paste the
together
link.
with Pokemon in Yokohama Minatomidai. For more details, please visit the special events website.
Special events website. Okay.
Finally, I think Chris and I would both like to say,
Otano Shimini.
Oh man, nice try, Chris.
We actually have one more video related to the 2023 Pokemon World Championships to share with you.
Okay. So more World Championship news.
Hi, I'm Andy Ghost from the Pokemon Company International.
Hi, Andy
We're
Ghost.
thrilled to bring the Pokemon world together for the premiere of our newest short animated series, Pokemon Path to the Peak, at the Pacifico Yokohama on August 11th, alongside the Pokemon World Championships.
It's 11. That's in 3 days.
Pokemon Path to the Peak
Andy
is
goes
a
to
tale
the
that brings the
polls.
Pokemon trading card game to life as you've never seen before.
Okay, TCG news for sure.
Set in the compelling world of competitive Pokemon trading card game play, it's the story of our hero Ava, who discovers her natural talent alongside her partner Pokemon Oddish.
Oddish.
With the support of family, community, and newfound friends, she sets her goal to rise to the very top. Here's a
Nah, it
sneak
doesn't
peek.
count as Anime Roy. What is this?
I know it's tough moving to a new place, but think of it as a new start. Try new things,
In the
make new
Pokemon
friends,
world?
and eventually you'll find your place.
Challenge accepted! Welcome to the Pokemon Club!
You all play together?
It's Jolteon.
That's awesome!
I know, right?
So the new girl can play. But how would you do in a real competition with championship points on the line?
Man, imagine entering a tournament with Oddish. Well, we're not the target
Look out
audience,
for
right?
Pokemon Path to the Peak. Episode 1 will also be available globally on YouTube August 11th.
Oh.
We can't wait for you and all your friends and family to join us on the journey.
The first ever
Thoughts on that? It's true. Oddish has a higher attack stat than Onix. I could actually go watch that live, right? Because it's like an hour away from me. I could go watch it, but it looks like a bad Disney animation. Yeah, really low quality animation. It looks like a Disney spin on like a Grubhub ad. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. Turning Red meets Yu-Gi-Oh, but with Pokemon. Turning Red looked way better. All right, we want game
first
news,
ever
okay?
Pokemon World Championships to be hosted in Japan is nearly upon us. We hope everyone is looking forward to it as much as we are. Next up, we have the latest on the return of that tough-talking...
So sorry. One question. Obviously, he's about to say Pikachu, right? But my question is, what did they actually cancel? They canceled the Yokohama Open, but I don't actually know what they did. So part of it is canceled, but part of it is still happening. I'm really not sure. But I guess we'll find out more about Detective Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Switch sound? Oh.
The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call a great detective. I live and work here in Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon live side by side. Everyone loves it here, and not just because the coffee's outstanding. When I'm not busy
No.
busy, the coffee's outstanding.
You can count the
Everyone
frames.
loves it here, and not just because the coffee.
Oh my god. This is definitely, we can play this. You can't be serious. Come on, guys. We'll just comment on it now so we don't have to comment on it throughout the entire thing. But yeah, this looks horrendous. It's mostly the lighting, right? Like there's like nothing has a shadow. And like where is the light coming from? Like the sun? I don't know, man. This actually looks, I think, like worse than the PS2. Does Game Freak make this? What company?
When I'm not busy solving cases that crop up, I'm looking for leads on my missing partner.
Same
Harry.
engine as everything?
And it's no walk in the park, let me tell you.
This might be gameplay footage final.
You want to know more about me? All right. I guess I can open up a little.
Oh my god. The 3DS is
First,
still getting
here's
support.
Tim. He's my partner at the moment. For some reason,
Bro.
Tim can understand what I...
Bro. My graphics look better than this. Graphic design is not their passion. Look, it's just like a yellow like oval. Come on. Make like a cool detective thing for this. This is a trailer.
Partner at the moment. For some reason, Tim can understand...
Look at this food. Look at the water. It's all like this copy-pasted model. They just have these perfectly copy-pasted mounds of mac and cheese. What even is this? Is this like a dinner roll? Why are you eating mac and cheese with a dinner roll?
Understand what I'm saying, even though he's human. And this guy right here is Harry.
It's Harry
He's Tim's
Goodman.
dad, if you can believe it. Then we got Tim's mom, Irene, and his little sister, Sophia.
Dude.
There's also Rachel, who goes to college with Tim. Well, speaking of Rachel, her dad, Howard, he's actually the mayor of Rhyme City. And I barely scratched the
Lotad.
surface
I
of
love
all the
Lotad.
interesting characters around here.
Hey, it's Widow.
Now, let me give you the gist of what me and Tim do. Whenever an incident occurs, Tim talks to the people.
Was that like a Pidove? This is like a Pidove, right? He's got like a little star here. I guess that's okay. Bro. I unironically think this looks worse than Sonic 06, right? Like, we can say that. That's not hyperbolic. 1,000 yen donation from Pikahiri, and Open is a tournament allowing anyone to compete, i.e. the Little Leagues. The World Championships requires you to earn points by placing in other tournaments across the world across the past year. Oh, thank you. Well, I guess somebody murdered Pidove. By the way, in the Black and White 2 tier list, Pidove, I think, will go in A. You get Return really early in that game. Good move. Bring back Return, please.
Incident occurs, Tim talks to the people. I talk to the Pokemon.
Man,
and
not
we work
even
together
animated
using our
portraits.
case notebook to deduce what happened. When investigating a scene, we're total pros at finding everything. But even pros gotta take it easy every so often. You can count on us to solve even the toughest cases in a flash.
What is this? Hang on, the Manetric,
Every
the
so
Manetric
often.
scene.
You can count on us to solve...
Good, dude, look at this guy! They plucked him from the N64. Something has gone horribly wrong here. $2 donation from Silver. At least Sonic 06 had a banger OST. It's true. Good lord. It's very difficult to put into words how bad this looks, right? I think this looks way worse than Scarlet and Violet. Oh, man.
Solve even the toughest cases in a flash.
These transitions
Oh, right.
are cool, though.
Sometimes other Pokemon help us with our investigations. Take Rowlet, for instance. She can track down suspects with her
Yeah,
sensitive
Pod,
nose.
please banish anyone who's actually ahead.
And Darmanitan here packs a pulverizing punch. All kinds of Pokemon lend us a
gems?
hand.
Oh, that's fun.
Don't! How could I forget the Hi-Hat Cafe? It's a famous coffee house in Rhyme City.
It's Snivy.
And I'm their best customer. Oh, that first cup in the morning really hits the spot.
This music is so dramatic.
Looks like trouble's brewing.
It's Corviknight.
We just can't catch a break. Seems like another big mystery is unfolding in the city. We just want to find Harry already.
It's a bit too loud.
If you want to know what happens, you gotta wait till October 6th, okay? Why that day? Isn't it obvious? That's the release date for Detective...
Okay, hang on. Not all footage representative of actual gameplay. Not all footage representative of actual gameplay. Okay, yes. So that does mean that if you had on your bingo card, gameplay footage not final. You get it. Check that one off. And I think there is a specific Detective Pikachu. You can check that one off as well. We haven't seen Charizard yet. Charizard is not checked off. There was a $2 donation from 10PC. What's your opinion on the new Pokemon Snap? I've never played it, but it looks great. Yeah, you actually don't get to use voice acting not present in the final release. That has not happened yet. Man, this is... I mean, Friday, October 6th. That's in like 2 months, right? There's no way they fix it. This is what it's gonna look like. And like, look, they touched them up on the cover. On the cover, they look like they're from a Wii game. So who made this? This is by Game Freak.
Pikachu returns. Let's solve some mysteries together.
Detective Pikachu returns. Yeah. I think that is very clearly going to have to be... Hang on. Yeah. Oh. Send your Shadow Reds now. That was pretty rough. That was pretty rough. I don't even know. That's not even 3DS level, right? Jet Black J, he's the only one who's a Slugma male. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. 5 donations from Grace. Next console gen, they might upgrade to GameCube graphics. Hey, I mean, Legends Arceus had GameCube graphics.
Gruff, tough talking, powered by coffee. The self-described great detective Pikachu works together with his partner, Tim, to solve cases around town.
Is he going to describe what happens
Detective
in the
Pikachu
game?
Returns for Nintendo
Pre-orders
Switch
now.
systems is now available for pre-order on Nintendo eShop and at participating retailers and online stores.
Should we play this game or no? I don't think I will.
We hope you check it out and uncover for yourself the truth behind the strange cases these two must tackle.
I have hope for spin-offs. We might
Next,
see a cool
we
spin-off.
have a number of announcements and updates to share with you.
Okay. What's next? Roy? Could be Roy? Yeah, we get Anime Roy. Anime Roy is showing up. Hamath? Hey, wow, this looks good because it's actually animated. This looks great. Liko, a girl with a mysterious pendant. That means I think Charizard's in this too. Roy! Roy's our boy! Here he is! It's Roy! Roy's our boy! People were saying that Roy wasn't gonna happen. Dude, you're out of your mind. Roy! Success. Yeah. If you have Roy on your card, I got Anime Roy! Roy's our boy! Yeah, if you have Anime Roy, congratulations. You get to check him off. Roy, baby! Yeah! Hey, Fuecoco, that's a good Pokemon. Oh! Kept us waiting. We made it a long way in. There he is. Everyone check this one off. Charizard! I love Charizard! Yes! So, fun story about this. I was filming Slowbro Science at the cameraman's house. He's in the chat. It's Brooklyn BJP. And then as I was changing into the Slowbro costume, the cameraman was watching this actual show. And then I heard him, like, yelp. I asked him what happened. This is, like, the first episode, by the way. And he yelped because it's Charizard. Oh, this guy is not Roy. An airship in an anime? No way. Sprigatito versus Rhydon. We just saw Rhydon in Stadium. From what I saw of this anime, it actually seemed pretty fun. There was Charizard, like, okay. Is that Terra Psychic or Terra Dragon? Oh, hang on. It's Terra something. I love Charizard. Wait, is that Black Rayquaza? Yo. Conquest confirmed? Come Rayquaza, black as night. Okay, this does not count as Conquest, but yo, it's Black Rayquaza. Yeah, Terra Dark, you're right. Oh, the Edge. From what I saw of episode 1, it actually did have Slugma in it. Slugma actually appears. He's in a furnace. DLC? Viga.
This year.
Alright, Pokemon Go, you can check that one off. I mean, we kind of knew that was gonna happen, right? Somebody might actually get Bingo. Okay, I want to check off Conquest sequel, but come on, I can't actually do that, right? Do I not? Oh, I don't have Go on mine. But some people do have Go on theirs, so if you have Go, you can check that one off. Pokemon Go to hell,
Go is once again holding multiple Pokemon Go Fest events. The
Pokemon
locations
Go.
for 2023 include London,
You got
Osaka,
Bingo?
and coming next weekend, New York.
Wait, hang on, you might be the first one. Prometheus, you got Bingo? If you join the Discord, link in the description, you can post it there. But he might actually be the first one, in which case, we can't actually play this. Congratulations. Bingo achieved. You don't get a prize, unfortunately, but congratulations.
City.
Osaka, but oh no, I live in Tokyo, bro.
We will also be holding Pokemon Go Fest 2023 Global, a digital event that can be enjoyed from anywhere.
Bingo.
In this year's Pokemon Go Fest, Diancie will appear for the first time ever.
We broke
Diancie
323
will
watching?
evolve
No
into
way.
Mega Diancie 2. And Mega Rayquaza will also be
Mega
appearing in
Rayquaza.
raids. This celebration of Pokemon Go comes
I think
only
Rayquaza
once,
is how you
so
actually
we
say
hope
it.
you
I
can
say
all join
Rayquaza,
in.
but I think that's wrong.
Oh, and one more thing.
What is it? Sprigatito? What is this? Ruby and Sapphire confirmed? Diamond and Pearl confirmed? Black and white. It's just a black and white object. X and Y confirmed. Sun and Moon confirmed. Sword and Shield. That's a stretch. What is going on? Okay, the last two gens were like... I'm not sure what happened. Scarlet and Violet confirmed.
Beginning in September, Pokemon first discovered in the Paldea region will be appearing in Pokemon
okay,
Go.
just Paldea and
Suit
Go.
up for adventure and head out in search of Pokemon.
Where's
from
Pokemon
every
Sleep? Don't
region,
worry,
from
it's on the way,
Kanto to
okay?
Paldea.
Everything
Pokemon
confirmed.
Go Fest, the 2023 Pokemon World Championships, and more Pokemon making their Pokemon Go debut. As we continue through Pokemon Go's 7th year, your adventures will only continue to expand.
Look at all these
with
Pokemon
the entire
fans.
world as your stage. Pokemon Unite recently.
Alright, well, you can go ahead and check off Pokemon Unite. We sort of knew that would happen, right? See if it Pokemon Unite. Go ahead and check that one off. Man, dude, I got an unlucky card. Unite is on there, but oh, okay, I don't actually have one on mine. Dude, my card sucks. Bingo achieved! Congratulations! Dude, maybe I made this card too easy. But you can check off Unite update. If you just joined the stream, the bingo board is in the pinned comment. Oh, I do have it? Unite update. Oh, I do have it. Cool. But if you go to the posted in channel discussion, if you go to the pinned comment in the chat, you have to copy paste the link, and that's where you can get the bingo board. All right, let's learn what's in Pokemon Unite.
We celebrated its
Hey, it's
second
Lapras.
anniversary. Allow us to introduce some current events. First is a new type of battle, Panic Parade. With the help of your teammates,
Bad presentation
protect
so
you
far,
from
not
an
cheesy rock,
onslaught
thanks.
of wild Pokemon.
I haven't played Unite like since the first or second month it came out, so I don't actually know what's going on with it.
Pokemon
Hey, it's Mewtwo.
Joins the fray. During battle, Mewtwo can Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo X.
How is
Mega
this
Mewtwo
fair?
X can use its moves in quick succession, allowing players to attack relentlessly. Players can obtain
just play as
Unite
Mewtwo?
License X Mewtwo via an event happening now. And starting August 17th, you'll also be able to get Unite License Y Mewtwo, which allows Mewtwo to Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo Y. As Mega Mewtwo Y, you'll be able
Oh, it
to battle
isn't? Okay.
differently than Mega Mewtwo X.
I think that
Pokemon
Unite's
Unite
actually
will
like
continue
kind
to
of fun.
evolve
It's
even
too
after
casual
its
for me.
second
I prefer
anniversary.
Dota 2.
Please look forward to more Pokemon
Zapdos.
joining the fray. The 2023 World Championship Series prediction event is also underway. All players can participate, so join
Yeah, this
in
has
the
been a
fun
pretty
and
terrible
excitement
Unite
of
so
this year's
far.
World Championships.
Unfortunately, it
And
is
after
pay
this
to win,
broadcast
yeah.
ends, we'll be gifting powerful Platinum Boost emblems, as well as limited licenses for both Mew and Mewtwo to everyone who enters our special gift code in Pokemon Unite. Plus, we're also holding a second anniversary prize machine event. This is a great chance to get popular holoware for Pokemon like Pikachu and Cinderace.
Well, these skins aren't
Please
pay to
join us
win.
in celebrating Pokemon Unite's second anniversary.
Mobile. Well, for mobile, it's so much damage. Mobile gaming ruined everything. That might be a video. But there is a very clear divide between before mobile games and after mobile games. And not everything has gotten worse, but most things have. Most things have, man. There are still some good games, though. We can play Sekiro. You can't play that on a mobile device.
Oh man, Pokemon battling! It's so much better. So much more fun than I ever even knew!
Is this Nimona?
Let's have us a fruitful battle!
Yes. Alright, that means that... No, wait, no, is this Master
At
Sex?
last, our first sync pair from the
Oh, it's Master Sex. Okay. So you don't get the voice acting tile. You don't get the voice acting tile, but you do get the Master Sex tile. So there you go. You can check off Master Sex. Oh, yo, I'm pretty close here. No. Voice acting not present in the final release doesn't count. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? It does count. It does count because they used SV footage. It does count. You can get it. There's probably a lot of people who got bingo now. If you managed to get bingo, go ahead and post it in the Discord, link in the description, in the channel discussion channel. You don't actually get a prize, but I mean, congratulations, I guess. Yo, I could get bingo. It's very possible. We just need the Conquest sequel, right? Oh, man.
Story event coming soon. We hope you'll
This is
enjoy
legit
seeing her
incredible.
interact with trainers from other regions.
Oh my god.
Nimona and Palmot are a special.
I mean, this looks better than the
Sync pairs with
This
the sword
mobile
roll
game
excel
literally
at
looks
attacking
better
quickly.
than
By
the
introducing
Detective
new roles
Pikachu
like
game.
this one, battles in Pokemon Masters EX will keep on evolving.
The FPS in this mobile game is terrible.
Mona and Palmot will go live right after this broadcast. Be sure to check
Why
them out when
Palmot?
you're done tuning in. And
Rally
beginning August
information.
9th, another special event will be held to celebrate Nemona's debut.
Kucha?
Battle against
Okay.
Nemona as she gets stronger day by day to earn
Oh!
gems.
It's Onyx! there wasn't an Onyx tile, but... First Onyx sighting! Are there any Onyx fans in the chat? We were waiting so patiently. We got Onyx a fair bit after Charizard, but they both made it. And he's fighting that fraud Rhydon. I don't know if Onyx might actually be good in
Plus,
Master Sex. I have no
August
idea.
16th, Victor and Spectrier will appear. They're a
Victor?
sync pair with the new field roll, which excels at field effects. Anyone who completes this event can team
They're
up with
saving
them.
the starters for the protagonists? Okay.
And to
7-8
celebrate this
Surno,
Pokemon
welcome to Small
event, You
Cheese.
can claim a gift of 3,000 gems after this presentation ends. There are plenty more events in the works as we ramp
4
up to the
years
4th
of this
anniversary
crap.
of Pokemon Masters EX, so stay tuned.
What is... This is Cafe Mix, right? This has got to be Cafe Mix. No? What is this?
Pokemon Cafe Remix.
I was wrong. It was Cafe Remix. Sorry.
What's this? The newest dish at the cafe is sushi? No, wait, it's the mimicry Pokemon
So, I've actually never used Tatsugiri and Dondozo in the game. For their pair-up, does this actually happen? Or is this like a new graphic? Does this actually happen? I've literally never used them. Oh, it does happen, okay. Well, that's a cute animation.
Pokemon Cafe.
The voiceover in this presentation is terrible. I
What's this?
agree.
The newest dish at the cafe is
The
sushi?
narrator
No, wait,
and
it's
this
the
girl
mimicry
are both
Pokemon
like
Tatsugiri,
pretty
now
terrible.
visiting the cafe in Pokemon Cafe Remix. Serve up some delight to curly form Tatsugiri, droopy form Tatsugiri,
But I don't want to be too
and
harsh on
stretchy
them
form
because maybe this isn't their
Tatsugiri, some
actual
of the
job.
best dishes.
I know that sometimes they just force some of the employees to do it because nobody else is available, so I don't want to be too harsh on them.
You just have to decide which Tatsugiri you like most.
I'm sure the Japanese version is much better. Hey,
Plus, to
Jigglypuff.
celebrate this Pokemon Presents, we're also giving away a special
Just
summer
log in
fun
and it's
Jigglypuff.
yours. But be careful, guys. Order number 4 must be completed to claim Jigglypuff in its summer fun outfit, okay? Bro, you can play Cafe Remix and get summer fun Jigglypuff. Or you can play Fire Emblem Heroes and get summer fun Camilla, okay? Choose the life you want to live. I can't believe now a Pokemon game has summer
And beginning
skins.
Today, 5-star chef Tropical Vaporeon is now available in deliveries.
And now you can get summer Vaporeon. You know what people are going to
Sprigatito,
say about
Makoto,
that.
And Quaxley are also being featured again in deliveries. Celebrate all this good news with a bonus 11 times express delivery. Available.
Bro, I'm sick of this. Every single... I know I'm like a Gen 1er, but like all of these back-to-back presentations, they're like, log in by this point to get this, free this, right now for a limited time, 10x of this. It didn't used to be this way, man. I'm sick of it. Oh, do you guys not have phones?
On Nintendo Switch or your mobile device and discover
I
what
like
new
Tinkaton.
Pokemon and outfits may show up in your cafe next.
The shadow rate is definitely rising. How many times are we gonna play this graphic? It did used to be this way. Pokemon events, those were so rare though. And for the most part, you kind of just gave up on them by default because if you weren't in Japan, you couldn't do it anyway. Oh!
Experience.
Hope kindled?
It's the world of the Pokemon TCG in video game form with Pokemon Trading Card Game. Originally on Game Boy Color, when it comes to Game Boy, Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, I guess this counts. Not what I was expecting, but yeah, if you had hey! I did it! Game Boy game on NSO! Yo! Bingo achieved! Easy! We actually did it. The thing we're most excited about so far, the only thing that actually gets Slugma Red, is a Game Boy game from 24 years ago. Fire Club, I love Charizard.
You'll
It's
search
Courtney.
for the legendary cards and battle all sorts of trainers.
Bro.
As the main character, you'll search for the
Courtney versus Flannery, okay? Who would ever choose Courtney? Yeah, 353 views, I think, viewers is actually a new record.
and battle all sorts of trainers using your own cards. Win battles against strong opponents.
Looks
and
better
try
than the
to
modern
build
game.
Ultimate deck. And we have even more good news.
Stadium 2! We did it! Yo, Stadium 2! Stadium 2 is on the board, right? Roulette is back, baby! Rentals only 2! Hey, yeah, we can... So that means, so when it comes out on NSO, we're gonna do Rentals 2. Rentals 2 confirmed. Well, there we go. That's actually good news. Dude! Here it is! Hope kindled! The Slugma rate is rising! Only because of these old games. Dude, voice compression and technology licensed by Factor 5! Expansion pack found, apparently.
Pokemon Stadium 2 will also be appearing on Nintendo 64.
You can hear the
and Nintendo
announcer.
Switch Online.
It's Karen!
Go head to head
I love
with the gym
Karen.
leaders and Elite Four from Pokemon Gold and
We saw Misdreavus earlier, right? Misdreavus was in that TCG anime they announced. Misdreavus looks better here.
Pokemon Silver.
Oh, I love this game! The cutting one!
Games will also be available. You can play Eager Eevee,
Eager Eevee,
Pichu's Power Plant,
Pichu's Power Plant,
Furret's Frolic, and
Furret's
more.
Frolic, and
Up to
more!
3 of your friends. The 2 titles you see here will be
Oh wait, available shortly. Okay, well I guess it's this weekend. So Pokemon Stadium 2 rentals only this weekend, guys. There we go. Available shortly after this presentation. What does that mean? Oh. There it is. There it is. Pokemon cannot be transferred to Pokemon Stadium 2. I mean, we kind of knew that would happen, right? Okay, well, then what's the point? Good question, but hey, you can watch my rental guide since apparently we're going to do that again. No. Can you do save editing? Well, no, we're just going to do another rentals only challenge. But hey, if you happen to be here, please remember to smash that like button. I think it does actually help. You can see the count increase in real time. But hey, I hope you're enjoying this experience. The slugma rate is rising. Thanks to these old games.
available shortly after this presentation.
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. I wonder what shortly after this presentation means.
Pokemon Sleep, a game that makes waking up something to look forward to.
400 view. Okay, well,
was released.
Sorry. Well, Pokemon
Released
Sleep
last
is on the card. So, if you had Pokemon Sleep, you can go ahead and check that off. Where's Pokemon Sleep? I almost have double bingo, bro. 400 viewers is actually a new record. So, new record! So thank you, everyone. Let's learn about Pokemon Sleep.
When you track your sleep, your results will determine which styles you'll find Pokemon sleeping in.
The cameraman, the guy who helps
Pokemon
film
with
my
rare sleep
videos,
styles.
he's got Pokemon Sleep. He only gets like rock types.
So try to rest your very best and study the many sleep styles waiting to be discovered.
Oh man.
We're
I just want
also
to understand how to play
preparing a
this
good
game. You
sleep
just
day
sleep, bro.
in-game event for the night of the full moon, in case some people struggle to get enough sleep that night.
What in the world? Please
With
wait
the
for
hope
future
you can get
announcements
enough
for more
sleep,
details.
even on such nights. We're powering up drowsy power on good sleep days, so you can meet even more Pokemon.
Bro, there's even timed events in a sleep game. Ah. Hello?
Try to get your very best rest.
Hang on.
Get enough sleep, even on such nights. We're powering up drowsy power on good sleep days, so you can meet even more Pokemon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Try
9.
to get your very...
What was that pause? Why did they just leave a giant pause where he doesn't say anything?
best rest, together with Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon Sleep!
And next, we turn to the latest updates about the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Okay, I will say, I don't want to make too much fun of the announcer, I think I said that earlier, but you should probably get a guy who can say Pokemon. I will say that.
The newest games in the core Pokemon series released in November last year. Please have a look at this video.
Oh man. Oh man. Hey, that looks good. Hey, can we play this game? Can we play this game? A treasure of my very own. What's that? Can we play this game, please? Something I won't let go. Wait, what is this? Who is this? Something that doesn't change. Why is she writing only one line on each page? Oh, a student. Take a deep breath. Paldean wins. Original animated web series. Okay, so that's not the DLC. What in the world? Well, I mean, that looked fine, but I guess no comment aside from that.
We will release an online original animated series set in the Paldea region. The name of the series is Pokemon Paldean Wins.
Oh hey, this free font comes with my Photoshop package.
This original story will depict the youthful drama of several academy students as they come into their own, growing and...
I guess, I know it was translated from Japanese, but definitely depict the youthful drama, that is a Japanese sentence, for sure.
Learning as they attend
the
school.
4 wins Charizard X
You'll be
Xenolod
excited
confirmed.
to see Paldea brought to life in this animated series.
How can you call it a youthful drama when students can be learning at any age, okay?
We have another Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video to share with you all.
Okay. Definitely SV DLC, right? Mewtwo? What is this? What is this? Can we play this game? This definitely counts as Kanto, by the way. Throwing rocks? Is this a 100 accurate rock move? We've been waiting. Definitely not 100 accurate. Stone Edge misses even in animated videos. Swift never misses, though. I guess he just used Protect. What does this have to do with Scarlet and Violet? Nothing. It's nothing personnel, kid. We have an exciting announcement about Scarlet and Violet. What is this? Live Mew reaction. Shadow Ball? Starters doing nothing. Where are the trainers? What? It's a Mew Terror Raid?
We'll be holding an event called Get Mew and Mewtwo. Add Mew to your team and challenge a Mewtwo with the mightiest mark. The mythical Pokemon Mew and the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo. These two longtime rivals are bringing their fierce battles to Paldea.
What?
Starting right now, you can add Mew to your team by entering this password in the mystery gift
Get your Mew
menu in your game. Each Mew's Terra type, nature, and moves will differ.
Your very own NFT Mew. They didn't even show any gameplay.
Enjoy adventuring in the Paldea region with a Mew that's all your own. Meanwhile, the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo will be appearing in a special Terra Raid battle event.
Okay, that does count as new Terra Raid. Well, I mean, cool trailer, but like that has nothing to do with what actually happens in the game, right? Yeah, new Terra Raid, there you go. New Terra Raid gets added in. And definitely, if you hadn't checked off Kanto yet, you can check off Kanto. I don't think I have Kanto on mine, but some people have Kanto. So you can check off Kanto. Oh, I do. Yeah, you can check off Kanto. Bingo? From Flygon Tamer 32? Dude, a lot of people got Bingo. For all of you guys. Bingo achieved. Bingo tase. There's no prize, I'm sorry. We don't win anything during this presents, okay? How about fix the animation in the game? Yeah, good suggestion. Well, let's see. Witness the genetic Pokemon's overwhelming power in a new Terra Raid battle
Emerge
event.
victorious in this battle, and you'll be able to catch a Mewtwo with the mightiest mark. If
Red
you
Pepsi,
challenge
thanks for 7
Mewtwo
months.
With Mew at your side, be ready for something special.
So you just get Mew, but you have to catch Mewtwo.
We'll also hold a number of other Terra Raid battle events that'll help you challenge Mewtwo.
Okay, what
Train
are these other
with your
events?
Mew and work together with your allies to take on Mewtwo. This event is slated to begin on September 1st.
September
We hope you'll
1st,
take
okay,
part
so you have a
in
month.
these events.
Alright, so I guess this is not really a question about the... A question about... Not necessarily about the announcement, but do you think they'll mess up this event as well? Because several of the Terra Raids have just crashed. I think it was one of the Donphan ones, or the Iron Treads ones. He dropped literally nothing, and because there is no item for literally nothing, it would crash your game. And then they had to pull the event. $5 from Dukesnim? Kanto! Good Cavalier skill, by the way. I love Kanto. The raid will break. Yeah, I think that the Scarlet and Violet DLC will be more broken than the base game. Because I think what we've seen is that rather than them actually fixing bugs, what I think is happening is they're just building on a broken base. And of course you can't do that, right? So it just continues to get more and more scuffed. $5 donation from Blue Crimson 217. You win even more disappointment. I'm tired of winning. I'm tired of winning.
Finally, we'd like to share some updates about the DLC coming for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, titled The Hidden Treasure of Area...
Well, we sort of knew this, right? So, for sure, if you had SV DLC, you get to check that one off. Maybe that should have been the free space. Bingo! Congratulations. Double bingo! Yo! It might be possible to get multiple, like, triple bingos. I only have a single bingo. If somebody gets a triple bingo, let me know. At me if you get a triple bingo. So now this is what we actually wanted to see, right? Well, we actually want to see spin-offs.
Is 0.
You got a triple bingo? Congratulations. Ugh. Ground texture? First frames and we're already in pain. Everyone. Todos. Todos. I learned that word in school. It means everyone. Todos. Game Freak. Dude, the artifacting around. Look at the lamps. Look at the artifacting. Look at this. Look at this. Bro, like when I make some of my graphics, I'm like, man, there's artifacting on this, but it's okay because I make YouTube videos. What the hell is this? You can't put this in your game? I like Trevenant. Cramorant's cool. Fairy's cool. Have some faith they're trying. The shadow meter is rising. Hey, it's Yanma. Hey, it's Poliwhirl. Hey, it's Poliwag. Hey, it's Applin. Who's this? Hey, it's Ek. Hey, look at Ek. Ooh, look at the Ekans wiggle. Pretty good wiggle. It wasn't Applin? Sorry. So here, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just let this play. Oh yeah, new Applin. So let's comment on what we just saw there. Boring. What were they talking about? Who knows? Who knows, because nobody is talking to us. There's some dialogue. But you have to read it yourself. I'll read it for you. The friends? I feel all tingly and funny hearing that. God, we just got finished with Engage, which had, this is the worst anime trope ever. The super shy guy. I hate it. Whoever this character is, I already don't like them. It doesn't matter what growth they have. Their bases are bad, okay? Kieran's a good unit, though. From FE9, Path of Radiance. I wonder what she said there. It's Kieran again. Seriously? He's spending all this time with you. That's so unfair. You could be such a jerk. Bro, this guy's like eavesdropping. It's Sekiro. We got a dog. We got a bird. Here's Kieran. He's got the new Applin form. Oh, Swinub! I love Swinub. Powder Snow. New React thumbnail? I gotta look straight at the camera, right? Oh boy. This is gonna be in a ton of thumbnails, okay? For sure. People are gonna mock this image. Dude, he's a yandere. Is this a new Terra? What? Is that how movement works? Dude, this man is wave dashing. Look at this. Oh boy. And this is part 2. Look at Wingull. Oh, it's Boober. Can you show that on stream? Boober on stream? Oh, Beldum. I love Beldum. Seal, Horsey. I think that counts as Gen 1. The Indigo Disc. Little Mac Neutral B. Okay, okay, that girl is with us in both places. Bro, oh no. Well, first of all, look at this. What is this? What is this? I know it's a dome. But wow, like the divide is so harsh. And look, dude, look at Skarmory. I love Skarmory. What did they do to him? This texture is so bad. Like, this is a texture I would put on my Steel type edits as like a joke. This doesn't look metal at all. Oh. Oh boy, Flygon is finally coming. And we got Bastion on it. Oh, look, Scizor. You can actually... Flying through rings. If you know it, what game is about flying through rings? Superman 64. Torgo Entertainment 1. He was the first one. Yup. That's not a good sign. Fossils! New frame new meme just dropped, right? Hang on, I gotta get it. Add the text. What is he cooking? Interesting recipe. I hope that's a fire type. I hope they're okay. Chef Roy. Yeah, he looks like Roy. I think if we hadn't actually seen Roy, this would count as Roy, because Roy has red hair and he uses fire. What in the world is this? What is he cooking? He's got a quick ball. Magmortar. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Duraludon form? Sorry, what was that? Duraludon Evo, okay. So my question... Okay, pay attention to the lighting. The lighting before and after the move. Oh, it's the Terra. Because Terra changes the lighting. Does it go darker here? Why is this so dark? Bro, why is it so dark? Look at this. They do that for epilepsy? Okay, so the game doesn't actually look like that. Okay. Whoa. Who's this? Who is this? Shamir? I think new Paradox forms was one of them. So if you had new Paradox or yo, I got triple bingo. I think. That's definitely new Paradoxer variant. And as well as Applin. Yo, triple bingo. Oh, don't double bingo, sorry. Okay, back to the presents. So hang on, let's go back a little. What is he cooking? Interesting. Giraffe Raiko. There's an enemy in Sekiro. It's like long-armed beast giraffe. I guess it's this guy. You have to parry his attacks, okay? You gotta be careful. So where's Entei? Where's Entei? He's my favorite. Dude! Was that? I think I still have it. I considered getting rid of this because I didn't think I was going to use it again. But hang on, I got to make sure. I think we can use it. Oh no. Is it not working? Maybe I got to play it again. Hang on. My rock wrecker. Did it work? Technical difficulties? It's not working. Hang on, no, I'm getting this. I have the media source. I have it for sure. Wrecker, okay? It might be a little bit loud. I made it just for this, okay? No. No wrecking. Okay. Yeah, give it time to recharge. Okay. Well, there was a custom rock wrecker animation, but I can't use it now. I'm sorry. At least we know rock wrecker's in the game. We need to recharge. Hey, hey, Shift Tree. Hey, Chandelure. Hey, what? Can we play this game? Xenoblade Chronicles 4?
An old folktale passed down in the land of Kitakami.
Kitakami. Ugh.
Pokemon trainers waiting to battle you at Blueberry Academy. And Area
Academy.
Zero's hidden treasure.
$60 for this?
Take
It's
a closer look
90,
at what we
right?
just saw.
Okay, he's gonna explain stuff?
The DLC for Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Your adventures will extend beyond the Paldea region as you explore.
Why didn't you do this narration over the trailer? Good question. That would have been a good idea.
New places.
Solve my maze,
Part
Superman.
1, the Teal Mask.
To the land of Kitakami.
Supervised by Briar, one of the teachers at Blueberry Academy.
Maybe we should go to
You'll
Kitakami.
take part in this year's joint school trip. At the center of the land of Kitakami, a proud mountain stands tall. People live at the base of the mountain and grow apples in sprawling orchards.
Hey, it's Poochiana.
Rice
Oh
paddy-
my... Bro. Look at the grass. Look at the grass. It's not even about the grass type.
Stretch across the land, and time passes slowly amid an
It's
abundance
Hoot
of
Hoot.
nature.
I love Hoot Hoot. It's Clefable. It's Girder.
In the land of
Poliwag.
Kitakami,
Man,
you'll meet
Poliwag
a
is
wide
big.
variety of Pokemon species that can't be found in Paldea.
Look at the Surskit,
Land
man.
of Kitakami, you'll meet a wide variety of Pokemon.
Can we have like the little surface tension like puddles? No. You just literally plop them on the water. Thanks. I like Corfish.
Pokemon species that can't be found in
Come on,
Paldea.
man. Hey, it's Curlia.
You'll also meet two siblings who study at Blueberry Academy.
Okay, they're siblings. Carmine.
the strong-willed Carmine, and her younger brother, the meek and gentle Kieran.
Meek.
In battle,
Diplin.
Kieran uses a new evolution of Applin. Meet Diplin, a Pokemon that looks a lot like a candy apple.
Okay, so it's an Applin
You'll
evolution.
set out on a tour of Kitakami to learn all about a folktale passed down in this land.
So is this is not Kanto? Hey, it's a
This
Kamishibai.
folktale tells of Pokemon who once saved Kitakami from an evil ogre.
Ooh.
Okidogi, Monkey-Dory, and Pheasantipity. These Pokemon are known as the Loyal Three, and they're hailed as heroes.
These are
In
the
land
heroes?
of Kitakami, inspired by the tale of the Loyal Three and the Ogre, the Festival of Masks is held each year, and the village bustles with people and stalls.
Say that again?
Of Masks is held each year, and the village bustles with people and stalls.
The village bustles with people and song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bustlin'. Where are the Redeads, okay? This literally looks like Castletown after Ganondorf took over.
The Festival of Masks is held each year, and the village bustles
now
with
there's
people
more
and
people.
stalls.
Look at this
Held
girl
each
over
year,
here.
And the village bustles with
Great
people
frame
and
rate.
stalls. What mystery could lie behind this old folktale? We hope.
Look at Chimiko.
What mystery could lie behind this old folktale?
Oh.
We hope you'll all dive in and find out for yourselves.
Oh.
A traveling photographer is also visiting the village. Meet Perrin. It
Perrin?
seems she's here in search of a certain Pokemon. Take pictures of Pokemon alongside Perrin and help her with her mission.
Hope kindled, maybe? Pokemon Snap 3. $2 donation from level 5 Vaporeon. There's a better mask festival in Termina? Yeah, I'd rather go to Termina. Bro, compare this to new Pokemon Snap. Wow. I can't... It's not quite fair because Pokemon Snap is an on-rail shooter where the whole point is to take good pictures, but like, your basic screenshot feature in pretty much any game is going to look better than this. What is this? Ogre Oustin?
In the Ogre Oustin minigame, you can pop Ogre balloons and try for a high score. As a reward, you'll get Mochi, which can help your Pokemon grow strong.
No.
You can use Mochi to increase
Help
base
Mochi?
points for your Pokemon's stats. A fresh start Mochi can even reset a Pokemon's base points.
So these are
you
just
can
EV
train your
berries.
favorite Pokemon just the way you like. And that's not all. You'll be getting the new Roto Stick too. Take photos with wider angles using the Roto Stick. Try out new poses and give your snapshots more variety.
Oh my god. Any WoW veterans? There was an infamous patch. It took months. And then one of their main features was a selfie mode. And people were pissed. If you pay 35, it's $35 US. The 7.1 selfie patch, yeah. If you pay $35 US, you can take a selfie with a slightly wider field. Yeah, good question, good comment from Jerbear. Why do I need a stick when Rotom floats? It's true, Rotom floats. And he floats in the game, right? Because when you fall off of a high area, there's this bizarre animation where you catch Rotom and he like saves you. We really needed a selfie stick? You can already take selfies, but the camera's like right here. But now the camera is over here. Yeah, $35. Oh boy.
Enjoy your school trip amid the beautiful land of Kitakami.
Bustling.
Part 2, the Indigo.
Something I do want to say that is a bit of a nitpick. I think I mentioned it in the I think I mentioned it in the mainline games tier list, but I really hate how they replaced actual language with like this weird Pokemon one. Because this is clearly in like a Japan-inspired area, right? And this is just nonsense. It's just scribbles. I think they lost a lot of character by going to this fake language. I kind of miss it. The blurred text. Ugh. Alright, so let's find out about the next area. The Indigo Disc, which is... I always thought Indigo was purple, but I guess it's blue now.
Director Cyrano of Blueberry Academy, your academy's sister school, will invite you to visit as an exchange student.
Cyrano.
This is Blueberry Academy, where your story will unfold.
He does have the drip.
Amazingly enough, this newly built school lies mostly underwater.
Okay. Pokemon Blue confirmed. Do you have a computer? Do you have any files? What do you do at your desk, lady? What kind of setup is this? This is like slightly nitpicky, but like, put something here. She can't even sit down. Dead world?
In the terrarium located within the school, you'll find the subtropical savanna biome, the lush coastal biome.
She looks at Quillfish at the... Oh my
canyon.
god. Look at the waterfalls. Look at the waterfalls. We're gonna let it play again.
Lush coastal biome. The rough and rugged canyon biome.
Rough and rugged, baby. Good lord. And what? Look at this! What is this? I'm guessing... Oh, you can't see the mouse. What is this? This looks like straight out of the N64. Do I still have the What a Great Game? I don't know if it's loaded. It might be. It is loaded. It is loaded. I do have it. It's been a long time. We can use it. This should work. I've been defeated, man. I've been defeated. Oh, no audio? Okay, well, I can just do the audio myself, right? I mean, I literally did it. What a great game. Sorry the dub was worse. No voice acting. So, this is, I guess, kind of a question about my content, but usually it's a very good sign on my videos when I get people defending modern Pokemon, because it means that they're a new viewer, because pretty much everybody who regularly views me already has, like, given up. So, the Pokemon Stadium video actually had 3 comments asking why I hate Pokemon so much and why I'm so negative about the franchise. This is why. This is why. What am I supposed to say? Like, what is this? And I think if you've seen my Pokemon Stadium video, I'm talking about the edited one, I think most people would agree, it's a very positive video. I'm actually, like, very happy, uncharacteristically so, for the entire thing. And yeah, I mean, at the beginning I talk about how crap the main game is, but like 99% of the video is about how great Stadium is. So people will like latch on to that 1% of negativity. Let's watch the rest of this.
Biome and the freezing polar biome.
Where are the power stars in this one?
4 artificially created areas. Each of these areas is home to many different Pokemon.
Artificially
The
created.
freezing polar biome. A total of 4 artificially created areas. Each of these areas is
Man, look at this grass. Look at this. What is this?
home to many different Pokemon.
500 yen donation for Piggy here. The background to the Poison Gym and Stadium looks better than this. That is true. How is it snowing? It's a dome? Well, that's okay. I mean, it's probably some sort of technology magic. Although, why is Metang in the snow area?
You'll get to know the students of this academy, take on new classes,
Hey, cool backboard.
and experience a student life
Hey,
that's
it's
a bit
Pick-a-Peck.
different from what you're used to.
It's asbestos. Is that a reference to the filming of... I was going to say The Wizard of Oz. It is The Wizard of Oz, yeah. It's the filming of The Wizard of Oz. They used asbestos for the snow. Hey, it looked good at least. The
The
BB
academy
League.
students often engage each other in battle, and they formed a group called the BB League.
That was regional... This is regional Graveler, right? Alolan Graveler?
The academy students often engage each other in battle, and they formed a group
Yeah, hey, it's Alolan Graveler. Geodude's my mom's favorite Pokemon.
called the BB League. At the top of this league stand the Elite Four,
I'll read it myself, okay?
and they formed a group called the BB League.
I guess there's just a pause here so that you can read it yourself. I'll read it for you. Drayton says, "We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system, the BB League." Okay, there you go. Oh, cute drawing in the back.
At the top of this league stand the Elite Four.
What is he cooking? They already did a Chef Elite Four.
There's the level-headed student Lacey,
Lacey.
the fiery, battle-loving cook Crispin,
It is Roy. He is fiery.
the taciturn and cool-headed Amaris.
Ooh, taciturn,
and
that's a
Drake,
good word.
Whose laid-back attitude belies his impressive battle skills.
Belies.
His partner, Archaludon, is a new Pokemon that
Archaludon.
evolves from Duraludon.
Okay, so Duraludon
These
evolution.
fierce trainers are all waiting to be challenged. To battle
Okay,
them,
now the lighting on this one is fine. What was wrong with the other one? When we saw this earlier in the trailer, it was like completely coated in shadow. It was like too dark, but this one looked fine. So it's not an epilepsy thing. It's just broken lighting.
you'll first need to take on their elite trials.
Okay, Elite Trials.
Apparently, one of these trials even lets your Koraidon or Miraidon fly around temporarily.
Arceus! Arceus! It's been months! Arceus! Arceus! It's back!
This latent power will be fully unlocked someday.
So now we can finally fly. After we play Superman 64.
One of the extracurricular activities at Blueberry Academy is the League Club.
League Club. Is this Persona?
It even has its own club room, which you can redecorate as you please.
It's oddish. Didn't expect... Okay, so you actually can decorate
You can
this.
find new ways to have fun, such as
We can't decorate our own room, but we can decorate the League room.
Club. It even has its own club room, which you can redecorate as you please.
So I'm just gonna guess here. I don't know if this is true, so I can't actually say this is bad or not, but based on what it looks like here, it's probably just gonna be templates, right? Like you can garden or you can be in like the fairy space. Yeah, it looks like it's just a set type. But I mean, we don't know yet. But just based on the quality that we can expect, it's probably just theme.
In this room, you can find new ways to have fun.
Hey, it's
such
Hitmonlee.
as by changing up your Pokeball throwing
Hey, it's
style.
Gallade. Wow, changing your Pokeball throwing style? Was there a game that let us do that? On the 3DS? Without DLC? I think there was. I was thinking about this earlier today, because I know, like, I get called a Gen 1er a lot, but I'm really not. I was like pretty lukewarm on Pokemon. Like I was not actually Shadow Red until Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is what really turned me into a foe. But even up to Sun and Moon, I'm like, hey, yeah, this game's kind of fun. Good thing we got a selfie stick. Oh, hey, you remember this character?
At one point during your studies here, you'll be able to invite trainers from Paldea to be your special instructors. You can spend time with these trainers to get to know them better and battle them too.
Scarlet and Violet, 3 houses? Scarlet and Violet, 8 gyms.
Finally, your adventure will lead you back to Paldea. What could the hidden treasure
Excuse me?
Finally, your adventure will lead you back to Paldea. What could the hidden treasure of Area Zero... Finally,
Was there screen
your
tearing?
adventure will lead you back to Paldea. What could the hidden treasure of Area Zero possibly be?
What could it be? I guess they won't tell us. It is a mystery.
That was Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet's DLC, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. We hope you look forward to adventuring beyond Paldea's borders.
Is that the end?
What did you think?
Well, he asked us. What did you think? What did you think? Oh, God. Was that the whole thing?
We now have the release date for
Is
part
this the
1,
entire runtime?
The Teal Mask.
No.
Please watch for future announcements for more news on part 2, the Indigo Disc.
There's no way that was the whole thing.
We hope you look forward to adventuring in the land of Kitakami and the new encounters awaiting you there. That's all for today's presentation.
Alright, well, at the beginning, it was about 50-50. Let's start a poll. Slugma or Shadow? Slugma is positive. Shadow is negative. This is just for your impressions on this direct. Did you enjoy it or not? Let's get the Xenoblade music back. That was... I am obviously Shadow. That was terrible. That was maybe the worst Pokemon Direct I've ever seen. I enjoyed... I'm glad that we get to play the Pokemon TCG from the Game Boy. Music is loud, sorry. We got Stadium 2. Yeah, we got Stadium 2, and we got Stadium 2, and we got the TCG. So that's... Yeah, the only highlight was when they just ported 2... when they just ported 2 ancient games. And Giraffe Raikou, I guess. Pod didn't get bingo? I'm so sorry. I don't think... Could you use your own Pokemon in the minigames before? Life is Zetsubo? Yeah, man, I know what you mean. They added Stadium 2 before adding transferring to Stadium 1. And you can't transfer to Stadium 2 either, so... Stadium 2 is probably worse for that, because Stadium 2 rentals are even worse. So Stadium 2 rental only, I'm not even sure what you're supposed to do. Why we're still here? Do you mean that in like a cosmic sense, or in a live stream sense? Because we're just talking about what we just saw. Oh boy. Would still rather emulate and save edit? Yeah, man, I mean, I'm not going to be... just to suffer. Like, you can finally play the Game Boy trading card game and Pokemon Stadium 2 officially, but you've been able to play them this whole time better than officially. I won't say more, of course. New Detective Pikachu uses the old Pokemon 3D models. They don't have the skin or fur from SV. They look worse than that. Like, that was, I think that was the worst part of this whole thing. Look at this, man. Irene Goodman. Sophia Goodman. If I just showed you this still, like, completely out of context, would you ever guess that this is from a 2023 Switch game in the Pokemon franchise? What? $5 donation from Blue Crimson. It'll still be rentals only for Stadium and Stadium 2. R.I.P. Better Call Sophia. It looks like a Disney shovelware game from like 15 years ago. Oh boy. It's still a Pokemon game, I guess. This is from Pokemon. Yikes. Here's Snubble. We'll pick the worst still. It's gotta be this, right? I'm so tired. Like, not IRL, but it's 11:27. I think we'll go for a couple more minutes. We'll boot up the towers. We can maybe get a This is now a just chatting stream, I guess. We can discuss the travesty we just witnessed. I mean, I had no hopes to begin with, but man. Was TCG even a positive? I think so, yeah. The TCG game is fun. I'm probably not going to play the TCG game, though. I'm going to play the Japanese exclusive second game. I think that'll be fun. Entei will be a slug. They never treat Entei well. Detective Pikachu returns. I woke up at 5 a.m. for this. I already own Stadium 2 and TCG. Thank you for the stream. Got a work call in a few minutes. Definitely Shadow Pokemon Presents. What do I think about Gen 5 remakes? I'm hoping they don't do it. That's what I'm hoping. I think it's going to be a disaster. Let's level up Onyx. Play Telefang? I already did play Telefang. There'll be a Telefang video someday. It's a crime we never got the second TCG game in English. Yeah. The A-Button League versus the BB League. I think that if they do make a... Oh, this isn't right. If they do make a Gen 5 remake, it's gonna be a disaster. It is gonna be a disaster. Please no Gen 5 remake. There's a fan translation for TCG2? How good is it? We could just play it in Japanese, though. That'll be fun. The worst part about Pokemon Presents is that I couldn't get a bingo on my bingo card. You really didn't get a bingo? I think you are in a minority. What do we use Onyx with? Rock Tomb. Get him. Oh, although Onyx really should be raging. Right now, let's give him Rock Tomb. Entei Paradox is a pterodactyl? That would be pretty cool. Twister. Yeah, Pidgeotto with non-stab Twister. This'll get him. It's a pretty much spot-on translation? Oh, okay, then maybe we would just use the translation patch. What do I think of the DLC Pokemon? I mean, there's not that many of them, right? I think the Duraludon thing looks dumb. You know, a series is in a bad place when the fans are like, no, please don't remake these games. Yeah. A tower defense was announced? Yeah. Real official. I mean, the best Pokemon game I've played in recent memory was Poke Emblem, which is a fan game made by one guy, Vesley. He did a really good job. It's the best Pokemon and the best Fire Emblem game I've played. Well, I guess after I wake up tomorrow, I'll go ahead and set up the... I'll set up the Pokemon Stadium 2 streams. We're gonna do that this weekend. Oh. I think that Pokemon Stadium 2, if you haven't played it, it's pretty much a direct upgrade over Pokemon Stadium 1. There's only one part where it's really downgraded, and that's the Pokeball throwing animation. It takes forever. I guess if you have questions to ask me, please at me so that I know that you're asking it to me. Three Houses slander? I didn't like Three Houses that much, I'm sorry. It was alright. I actually liked Engage more than Three Houses. Is that, like, legal? Can you say that without getting, like, slain by the ghost of Kaga? I don't think he's dead, but... I'll end the poll soon. Portuguese, if there was one studio that could rescue Pokemon, what would it be? HAL Laboratory, maybe? They've already proven they can do really well. HAL Laboratory or Monolith Soft. Monolith Soft could probably do it. I think if Monolith Soft... Hey, Mega Horn, now we don't need that. If Monolith Soft had helped with SV, they maybe could have done it. Are the rental movesets as bad as Stadium 1? They're worse. They are worse. They're really bad. I think Gen 1. Round 1 is still doable. That actually might be useful. Round 1 is still doable. But Round 2 is... It might actually be impossible. Saying you like Engage more than Three Houses is pretty disgusting. I like the Engage animations, okay? Worse? Yeah, they're worse. Like, look up Tyranitar's rental moveset. It's bad. Well, I'm gonna head out. Genuinely, my hope for the franchise to actually improve has died with this presents. How was it alive beforehand? We were mostly just hoping for... We were hoping for spin-off news, and we didn't get it. The fiery dye is from Charizard. Charizard's using Fire Blast. That's why. Earlier, you said you were okay with the Pokemon games up until Sun and Moon, but Sword and Shield with a breaking point. Does Ultra Sun and Moon also belong to the OK era? Ultra Sun and Moon don't exist, okay? They never happened. I've stricken them from my memory. Natu is apparently one of the best rentals. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll end the poll soon. My question is, because it is not 100% Shadow Red. I'm gonna end the poll now. For people who did answer Slugma Red, and I'm gonna try to be... I'm not gonna be, like, mean here. Honest question for people who answered Slugma Red. Why did you answer Slugma Red? And not just for the old ports. So if you answered Slugma Red for an answer other than the Game Boy Color and Stadium ports, and please at me so I know that's why. And I'll try to, like, honestly answer. I'm buying it. I did not like it. I picked Slugma Red. I'm not sure. I usually disagree with the criticisms on modern Pokemon in general. Okay. I guess, why do you think that the franchise is in an acceptable state compared to other modern franchises? I expected way less. Okay. Slugma Red because I like Applin? Okay. Obviously, this channel is going to have a very negative bias because I personally don't like the modern games. So mostly people who do like the modern games will not watch my videos. There was actually a mass exodus from my Discord at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet just because things got so incredibly negative. Because, to me at least, Scarlet and Violet are absolutely unacceptable. They are... I'm not going to say the worst games I've ever played in my life. That's not true. But the worst AAA releases I've ever played in my life? Yeah, I think that is true. I don't think that's an exaggeration. Slugma Red answer, I'm a sturdy optimist. Have you been hit twice yet? I'm assuming you're already down to 1 HP. Uniter Master Sex players might be happy? Maybe. I have to support my favorite franchise. It's a cash grab, but it's Pokemon, man. That might be an upcoming video, because I think I just have to make a video about what it feels like to try and make content for Pokemon. Because obviously I like Pokemon, right? I'm dressed as red. These games are unacceptable. And now there's like a fracture within the... Fracture's a pretty good Pokemon. There's a fracture or a schism within the fan base, right? Because there's people who, I guess, genuinely like the new games, which is beyond my comprehension. I guess our tastes are just really different. Then I assume there's a subset of people who don't like it, but they either have to pretend they do because it's their job. Like Wolfie, like, I can't really be mad at him because it's literally his job. Like, he can't speak badly about the game. Or they just, like, grit their teeth and bear it. And then there's, I guess, the faction I'm in, where we very much have just embraced despair and just accepted that it's not going to get better, it's only going to get worse. The DLC news made me hyped. My first game was Pokemon Sun. I would like to see what you see. Hey, we got a Pidgeot. I just don't understand how you can look at the trailer and think that this is okay. It's not just the graphics. It's not just the presentation. It's also the gameplay. The gameplay gets worse. This is one of the only franchises, I think, that just consistently gets worse. It got better for a little bit. I really liked Megas. Why did they remove them? Why? The DLC, I was thinking, because when we eventually do play Pokemon Battle Revolution, I have to talk about the differences between Battle Revolution and the modern games, because it's important to understand what Gen 4 was like. The only change, aside from the new Pokemon, is no Fairy type, right? The only difference between Gen 4, which was 16 years ago, and current Pokemon gameplay is Fairy type. That's crazy. Like, how did nothing change? Radical MGF says, answer Slugmail, because to be honest, I thought the DLC looked better gameplay-wise than anything that's currently in Scar and Violet, so it exceeded my negative expectations. I agree with that, but that is a low bar, man. Stuart Pitt says, I first found you from the Nimona video thing, you think it was a positive video, but the end made me realize how soulless the game can be. I'm surprised by how many people were actually tricked by the Nimona video. Obviously, I made the beginning to trick you, right? But the ending pretty explicitly shows you that it's fake. And then I still got a lot of comments saying, like, wait, how do I do this battle? Like, that's fake, bro. Oh, yeah, steel resistances changed. But I think that kind of goes with Fairy, right? Because they happen at the same time. Weather is different? I guess so. Like, there's very minor differences. But they're super minor, right? This Pokemon Presents is just a bad dream, a nightmare, an illusion, psychosis, coma. Yeah, there have been, like, minor balance changes. Like, some Pokemon got stat buffs or nerfs. Wing Attack? No. You know, it was the only time I was hyped until the ending. Well, thank you for buying into it. That's true. Hail became Snowstorm. I may be a Slugmail, but one day we can truly see the grass growing again. Brian Bender. We just had a baby a few months ago, and I'm looking forward to enjoying Pokemon as a media franchise with him, but as far as games go, I have no faith he's going to enjoy them. I think you can still find enjoyment in the franchise, but not in the Game Freak games. Not the modern ones, at least. How much would you recommend the tower defense game? I would recommend it pretty highly. It's a lot of fun. If you want to actually play this tower defense game, if you go to the tower defense streams, I have a link in the description to a flash to the Discord server for this game. And then there's a Flash emulator and the file that'll actually let you play this. It's a lot of fun. Leech Love says, is it a hot take to think that if video games in general and Pokemon were less popular, the franchise wouldn't be this bad? I don't know if video games in general is true. I think it's mostly the pressure, the time pressure. It's got to be the time crunch. Because there are still excellent games coming out from studios that aren't Game Freak. Like, the music playing right now is from Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which was a game that came out last year. It was amazing. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. They didn't cut, well, I don't know about, they didn't cut any corners, but very few corners cut. Basically, at no point while I was playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 did I think, what a scam, right? Pretty much every moment, like, something was like, man, they really cared about this. And I recently played Sekiro, loved it. Probably maybe my second favorite game of all time. I loved it. Tube Lube Mouse said, I'm only technically a Slugma Red. I'm just kind of going with the flow at this point, and at least have fun seeing new Pokemon designs and nothing else really. I like the Dunsparce. I like the Dunsparce a lot. In Portuguese, a bit off topic, but I'm curious to hear what you'd like in a new FE game. When they announced the definitely happening Fire Emblem 4 remake, I would just like a serious grounded story like they did in Tellius. If they did just Tellius with new characters in a new setting, that would be my perfect game for Fire Emblem. I would love that. None of this engaged stuff, please. How does the Japanese audience feel about the lack of quality in Pokemon? We saw a little bit about that. There's a video I have. It's a couple months old now. It came out right around when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet first released. But I did a video looking at Japanese Twitter reactions to Scarlet and Violet. And it's sort of the same as here, us in the West, where there's a faction that doesn't have a problem with it. And I will say probably a less vocal faction that's like, what the hell is this? There are still naysayers in Japan, but probably less than in the United States, I would say. Or the West, but I'm from the United States, so there's no other countries. Pokemon manga stream when? Probably never, because I think it will get copyright claimed. Flygon Tamer 32. Listen, if it takes $35 to get Flygon, it can't be a good game. Black and White 2 had him in cartridge. Good game, by the way. Off topic, but will you play Bloodborne? Probably not, because the Sekiro streams had pretty low viewership. So it probably wouldn't be worth it to play them on stream with everyone. But I probably will play them myself, because I really liked Sekiro, and I really like FromSoft games in general. So I'll probably play it myself. And there might be, like, a video about Bloodborne. How was the presents? I missed half of it. Let me summarize the presents for you. It's bad. It was really bad. I'd have watched the Sekiro streams, but YouTube never gave me the notifications. YouTube, please. I think my main hope for Stealth... Oh, yeah, dude, that's good. Dude, Stealth Rock Onyx. He can contribute. He doesn't have to be hard. He can use Stealth Rock. Neo is awesome, too. Don't sleep on it. Sad stream. Yeah. Gen 5 remake or Legends Kyurem. My only hope for Pokemon, where I think I will be really legitimately excited, is if we get a new Legends game, not made by Game Freak. And not made by Ilka either, okay? Made by Monolith Soft. Doesn't have to be Monolith Soft, but by someone. I can't believe they get away with this. Detective Pikachu Returns, more like Detective Pikachu Returns to the N64. Are you busy today outside of the Direct? I mean, here it's 11:44 p.m. Made by Jagex. Okay. Jagex probably shouldn't make it either. Have you played Raincode? No, I'm not sure what that is. Legends Ore? Ore? I mean, the Ore region itself isn't bad. I mean, we're gonna play Pokemon XD eventually, and, like, that game's fine. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. It's much better than Colosseum. Hang on, we gotta turn on Stealth Rock. Yeah, okay. Considering the mainline games aren't, this is Harkara and considering the mainline games aren't the main source of income for the franchise, what reason would there be to make a good game, specifically if they're already making a fortune? I think Worcester, who is a Pokemon speedrunner, he actually made a short video about this, or I think it's just a clip from his stream, where he shows that Pokemon game sales, like, they are really high in a vacuum, but almost every franchise has explosive sales on the Switch, and Pokemon is the only one that doesn't actually follow that trend. So that is their incentive to make better games, so that people actually buy it. NB420 says, I think I had a more memorable time with Pokemon Sword than with Pokemon Scarlet. I have a hard time saying which one I dislike more. Horn Drill now. Rockman Hachazwe says, also to chat, since we all wanted spin-offs, what is your opinion on Pokemon Ranger and how many of them have you played? Well, the bingo space for Dead series was Pokemon Ranger. I've never played it, so I really can't comment on it. Flygon Tamer 32 says, is Sekiro, however you spell it, a slow-paced game? No, it's very fast. It is very fast. You can watch the Sekiro stream. It's a full playthrough, but it's extremely fast. It is not like Dark Souls at all. Brian Bender says, maybe I'm biased, but I feel like there's a subset of Nintendo fans who only play Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon. I need to branch out more. I think that's part of the problem. Well, the thing is that even if you play Mario and Zelda and Pokemon exclusively, there is a huge gap in quality between Mario and Zelda, which are like top tier, AAA, like best video games ever, and Pokemon. What? Like, Tears of the Kingdom just came out, and I think Tears of the Kingdom is overrated and underhated, but, like, not by much. Like, it's clearly an incredible game with tons of effort put into it. There's just some very strange choices that, like, ruin the experience for me. Like, the controls are awful. The controls are really bad. Also, on that topic, would you be willing to make a paid cameo in an HGSS video? Are you making an HGSS video? You don't have to pay me. I mean, it depends on how much you're asking me to do, but, like, yeah, probably, I'll just do it. Two Blue Mouse says, can I see the clip? I keep seeing undercover GF employees asking, why should they make the games better if the sales are so good? I think if you just search, like, Worcester, like, Pokemon sales are a lie or something, like, Worcester Pokemon sales, you'll probably find it. I think this is how you spell Worcester. It's something like that. It's close to that. I remember $40 for these games being hard to justify my parents as a kid. Can't imagine trying to squeeze 60 out of them for these dumpster fires. It's 95, bro. Pokemon has been Sonic tier. I think Sonic's actually better. If we're only talking about mainline. There are spin-offs that are good. If you understand how capitalism works, you know why the quality of the games is as bad as it is. We're gonna go for 12 more minutes here. Once it hits midnight here, I have to call my mom. Hopefully she can cheer me up. Care to make this a Pokemon Stadium 2 stream? I guess you probably tried that before I said I had to call my mom. I'm making a 10-hour-long HGSS video called Pokemon Everything, where I do everything in HGSS. The camera would just be a short bug catcher clip for the bug catching contest. I'm not sure it could be anytime soon. It'd have to be when I'm filming a bug catcher thing anyway. Dragon Breath. Onyx is a dragon! Don't learn to move. I think the big issue is if no new games, no new merch, anime or plushies halting sales, which is a big problem for the games, and why so much crunch time. Yeah, other people have said that, and I think that is true. It is definitely the time crunch. Kinda sad, but I mean, that's how it works, right? If you have 5-6 years to make a game, you get to make Tears of the Kingdom. If you have 3, and Game Freak's team, you make Scarlet and Violet. No shinies here, by the way. Honestly, every Pokemon spin-off not made by Game Freak showed more competency. Would not be surprised if From Software made a Pokemon game, it would be better than mainline. Absolutely it would. I would love to play a From Software game with a Pokemon theme. It'd be wild. Trainers faint twice. Your mom can save your money for you. She'll only occasionally accidentally buy stuff with your money to send it to you. My mom has actually sent me Pokemon dolls, which I really appreciate. She actually sent me the Charizard onesie. I didn't even ask for it, but I think it was congratulations for 500 subscribers. She sent me the Charizard onesie. I didn't even buy it myself, so I guess I'm not a real Charizard fan. It'll just be Scyther and B-Sharp. Hire Retro Studios to make Pokemon Gen 10. They're too busy with Metroid Prime 4, right? Which is definitely coming. If Square Enix made a Pokemon game, what would it look like? Hopefully like Final Fantasy 16. That game looks great. id Software Pokemon game? Scarlet and Violet Eternal? Can't wait to say Solaire and Sigurd duke it out with Pokemon. Atlas probably wouldn't do a good job. What's my favorite Pokemon other than Charizard? There's a couple. I really like... It might actually be the Dunsparce. I think the Dunsparce is hilarious. Because all my other favorite Pokemon are kind of the same. They're all just like dinosaurs. Like Tyranitar and like Rhydon. I really like them. I like Machamp as well. What a Gen 1er. I just think the Dunsparce is hilarious. Square Enix has already made a Pokemon game. It's Dragon Quest Monsters? Oh yeah, it's coming soon. Kids growing up with Pokemon today are going to be saying my favorite Pokemon is Disappointment. Roost. Oh, that could be useful. Better than Feather Dance. I think one of the easiest ways for me to sort of describe how I feel about Pokemon... I don't know if it's the easiest. I don't think I'm phrasing this right, but... I would never actually... I mean, I have friends, right, in real life? And I talk about video games with them. They've been watching this stream. I would never recommend that somebody play a Pokemon game. Like, would you ever go up to your friend and be like, hey man, you gotta play this new game, it's awesome, and then like hand them Scarlet and Violet? They'd never talk to you again. If Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was 100% the same game, but they swapped all the Pokemon with Digimon, nobody would buy it. I'd recommend the DS games. I don't even think I would. Like, not today, at least. I'd probably say, just play a modern game. That's better. If the year was 2012, then yeah, maybe I would say, hey, play this game, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's pretty fun. But I think in 2023, I would just say, like, play something else. The new Digimon games are pretty good, actually, and yet nobody plays them, because they're not Pokemon. I'd maybe recommend Black and White too. Yeah, if I had to recommend a single Pokemon game from the main line, I would say Black and White 2. Or one of many wonderful fan games. There's tons of great fan games. Geez, you understand how desperate I am for new Digimon content? I'd play it. I've played worse Digimon games than that. Is this game good? If by that you mean Pokemon Tower Defense, then yes. Come on, Cheese. The DS games are fun even today. They're okay. The result of the Pokemon Presents was foreseen. Don't remind me, okay? We escaped the prison. Don't talk to me about foreseeing things. Should I quit Pokemon for Yokai Watch? Yokai Watch is fun. Although Yokai Watch is a lot more fun if you know about Japan and just Japanese culture. That's probably why it's not as successful in the West, because it very heavily relies on Japanese knowledge. Dude, a FromSoft Pokemon game. I'd play it. I recently gone back and played old games, particularly Platinum doesn't really hold up compared to modern RPGs. Well, that's because Platinum was bad to begin with. Not a big Platinum fan. What fan game should I recommend to my friend to get into Pokemon? I hear that Crystal Clear is really good. And I guess if they vaguely like Fire Emblem, I would 1000% recommend Poke Emblem. Poke Emblem is so much fun. It's probably the most fun I've had in like the last 2 years, playing a Pokemon or Fire Emblem game. But you do have to actually like both franchises, otherwise you probably won't like Poke Emblem. What about 3DS ROM hacks? I've never played any. Do you have a Fire Emblem games tier list? I've never made one, but maybe someday. I don't have one yet. You just got the mystery gift Mew? Hooray! I'll add to my free BDSP Mew and my $50 Pokeball Plus Mew. There's a fan game called Crystal Clear, so a sequel to that will be called 4K. I believe it is a hack of Pokemon Crystal. Oh boy. Which tier would Binding Blade be? B, maybe? Binding Blade's okay. B for Binding Blade. It's just a solid game. Have you played Xenoblade Chronicles X? I did. I really liked Xenoblade Chronicles X. Kind of. I mean, it's like incomplete. Like, the game itself isn't, but the story is. Which was kind of disappointing. And I didn't really like the Skell stuff. Also, I didn't like the main battle theme, the Black Tar thing, the rap. I don't like it. Have you played any of the Advance Wars games? I never have. When do we get the Gen 5 move tier lists? It would be after Black and White 2. But yeah, you can bet that Scald is the best move they introduced. Scald is so dumb. The best burn move in the game. And it's a water type move. What's my favorite FE game? If I have to pick one, it's Echoes. If I can pick two, then it's the Teleus duology. So Ike's games, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I'm someone who's only played FE 3 Houses. What FE game should I play next? Well, 3 Houses is so different from the other games, it's really hard to recommend one. But for, like, classic, I'd say Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones. And for modern, I would say either Awakening or Echoes. I really like Echoes. Echoes is just so pretty. Like, every moment of Echoes, something gorgeous is on screen. And yeah, the gameplay's a little nah, but it's not that bad. Like, people act like Echo's gameplay crit their family in classic mode. Like, it's really not that bad. It also has Dread Fighters, which are maybe my favorite class ever. They're like Sword Masters, except they're actually good. We've got to level up Onyx. Dude, no shinies. Onyx is trying to learn Curse. We definitely want that, right? Onyx is cursing. Shouldn't the live road reaction banner be removed? You're right. I honestly think HGS holds up amazingly well, especially the Battle Frontier. Yeah, HGSS is still alright. It definitely is the most complete game. I hate playing Echoes, but it does look nice and I love its soundtrack. Onyx saying racial slurs? That's how he became Shadow Onyx. Dude, no shinies. No shinies. Alright, we'll do one more run of this and then we'll end. Or we'll maybe answer some comments and then end. That might be the end. Unless somebody has a more fancy way to end things. Otherwise, we'll just do 7 comments till the end. I want to get into Fire Emblem. What game should I start with? For sure, I think the best first Fire Emblem is Fire Emblem 8. It's a Game Boy Advance game. Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones. It's very beginner friendly. Because you get a unit at the beginning who can beat the entire game. So anything else is just for fun. Opinion on Fire Emblem Awakening? It's alright. I think it's overhated. But it definitely... I don't want to say invited. It's kind of like how X and Y is the beginning of modern Pokemon. Awakening was the beginning of modern Fire Emblem, with the exact same thing where there's the split in the fan base, and the modern fans, they're not real fans, which is ridiculous, but it is a very different style than the old games. A lot more anime. Like, Fire Emblem has always been anime, but they really turned it up with Awakening. I heard 8 seconds of silence are popular now, even big corporations include that in their video. That was so bizarre. Does anybody have an explanation for that? Maybe you were supposed to use that time to read what was on screen? What we're talking about is during the Pokemon Presents, specifically in the sleep section, there's like an 8-second pause where they just don't say or do anything. It was very strange. Maybe the Japanese was way longer. You're right, that might actually be it. That's a good point. It might be the Japanese. That was probably it, you're right. And they didn't make 2 versions, and... Why didn't they make 2 versions? Because you don't just leave pauses in the video, you just make a second version. They're probably forcing you to sleep in the direct. I've got to go. Thanks for the stream and enjoy your mom call and some sleep. Thank you. Would I play any Pokemon ROM hacks in the future? Sure. Not sure which, though. Probably Crystal Clear, because you can start with Swinub, right? I love Swinub. Now we're complaining about 2 versions? We've always been complaining about 2 versions. Have you played hard mode of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon? I have not. I've just played regular Shadow Dragon. Missed the whole stream. Was there any good Pokemon news? Nope. It was really bad. There was almost no spin-off news. I'll put it this way. The most exciting part of it was that they announced a port of the Game Boy Color trading card game to the Switch, and Pokemon Stadium 2 is coming to Switch. Of course with no import support, so you have to use rentals only. Great. And that was the highlight. They're waiting for orders from Quillfish. There was a real lack of Quillfish in this stream. But, I mean, nothing was really convenient or inconvenient. It was just kind of sad. Am I horrible for buying 2 TCG packs just because of 3D erasers of Smoliv and Lechonk? How does buying 2 packs get you 3D erasers? I'm sorry, I haven't bought a Pokemon card in decades. I used to play the Pokemon cards when I was younger. But I haven't in a very long time. Not since, like, middle school. Although I really like some of the art on the cards. A lot of it looks great. Black and White 2 had challenge mode after you beat the Elite Four. Why is Game Freak? Well, first of all, why isn't challenge mode available from the beginning? And also, like, the challenge mode has some serious issues. The challenge mode is, in some ways, actually easier than the base game. Because although the enemy has more Pokemon, and the Pokemon are higher level, they don't actually have higher stats. They just have a higher level. And because of the way that XP scaling works, XP scaling is very aggressive in Gen 5. If you're under your opponent's level, you get a ton of XP. So, although the opponents are not stronger, you are. So it actually ends up being easier in some respects. Great challenge mode. Alright, last thing we'll do before we end here. We'll just do some comments. So we'll answer 7 comments, and then we'll end. This is it, I think. Is this the highest? It's not quite centered. Hang on here. What is going on? I guess some technical difficulties. Ah, I see. I know what's happening. There we go. Well, thank you everybody for joining. I guess if you haven't yet, we've got this graphic too. Like button smashed. You can press the like button and see the count increase in real time. Also, because this is the first time we've done like parasitic react content like this, what did you guys actually think of it? Did we pause too much? Should we have paused less? How was the bingo? Did you get bingo? Thank you for making the horrible presents a little less bad. It was pretty disappointing. I prepared a whole team for this and just realized it was fake. Bingo was the best part. I'm glad you enjoyed the bingo. It was transformative as one can get. Well, transform's a bad move. This was, by the way, our most successful stream ever, so thank you guys for joining. Hopefully we were able to have fun together. Maybe a little less pausing. Yeah, maybe a little lighter on the pausing. Probably if we did a... Because I think we'll do Nintendo Direct as well. But Nintendo Direct, like, I think will be a Slugma Red, right? It'll be fine. This guy really likes Shadow Onyx. Done. Sonics! Sparse. There we go. That's 2 comments. 5 more. If you haven't seen this video, by the way, the sandwich launch glitch, I think this one's really fun. I would recommend this video to you, but I might be a bit biased. I've learned the following things from searching the hashtag. You can launch far enough to crash the game. It can also be done with onion slices. You can keep flipping the bread off of the plate entirely, and finish by putting a pick on an empty plate. I did not know about the onion tech. I hope you stream all day so I have something to listen to at work. Next stream is going to be Pokemon Stadium 2. We were going to do it later, but I think because they just announced Pokemon Stadium 2 rentals, we're going to do it this Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going to do at least 3. So that's my weekend. And maybe yours. So if you have any suggestions for graphics to make for Pokemon Stadium 2, please put them in the Discord. Link in the description. In channel discussion. And then I'll make graphics for that. They're probably just going to be like this. Because these are really easy to make, and I really like making them, so... Cup Conquered? Like, I have no idea, but... If you have suggestions, let me know. Make new graphics. I need the suggestion to be a little more specific than that. I ain't playing extra to play N64 games. Neither am I. Oh, something about convenience? Your birthday's this weekend? Hey, happy birthday. Unexpected match-winning crits? Well, we're going to get a lot fewer in Stadium 2 because Gen 2 is not that different from the modern games. I mean, obviously, it's going to be more different than, like, Gen 8, but Gen 1 is the generation that's, like, completely insane. Gen 2 is, like, pretty tame. Swole Xatu? Are we using Natu or Xatu? This is 1, 2, 3... So 4 more. I'm getting reported to the cyber police for that one. Make some Pokemon graphics something. I need you to be also more specific than that. Is Wobbuffet really good? A fun fact about Houndstone in Last Respect is that it's not plus 50 PP for each Pokemon fainted in your party, but instead plus 50 PP for each of your Pokemon that is fainted in the battle with a limit of 1050. Oh. So new Revival Blessing text? Tech? Where's part 3 for the Ditto Challenge? Someday. Yeah, Gen 2 is like modern Pokemon without the abilities and natures. I think the other big difference is it does have stat XP, so things get really, really buff. Which is another reason why it's so difficult with rentals, because enemies get so strong. If you also have access to stat XP, then you're on even footing, but without it, enemies are just way, way stronger than you. Probably not going to happen that much, but a frozen graphic could be useful. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, Gen 2 freeze is not nearly as bad. But we could make a frozen graphic. If I had a frozen graphic, we definitely would have used that in Stadium 1. So probably the graphics should be for major, like, game-winning events, like game-winning RNG events that aren't that common. Maybe something like Switch predicted. Woke Bro graphic. Sleep has also been heavily nerfed. Glalie or Frostlass. Neither of those are in Stadium 2, right? Glalie is 3, Gen 3, Frostlass is 4. You gotta stop starting so many multi-video escapades. Other people ask for the next Gen 7 starter analysis. Cup Conquered? Definitely Cup Conquered. Just in general. Hyper Beam got nerfed as well, yeah. A lot of the skill demonstrated when you get a critical. Oh, yeah. Or, like, skill proven. 1, 2... 1, 2... Definitely skill proven for, like, winning with a crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 2 more comments till the end. Opinions on this present? Awful. One of the worst I've ever seen. It was really bad. Hey, Cheese, when are you going to do Gen 13 starter analysis? Ooh, the sound effects in the Scyther minigame. Move choked. Are we going to choke, though? After discovering complete new physics in Super Mario Maker through black holes and broken tracks, we can finally break Pokemon physics with sandwiches and sausages. That's a convenience thing, right? How convenient. Oh, something about misses, yeah. We'll see. Well, we'll have some, like, common use graphics for the first one, and then we'll make some more specific ones after the first stream. Will Metroid Prime 4 come out before the Switch 2? Who knows? Shuckle is top tier. I mean, maybe. I can't say that I don't believe you. It might be. Alright, so we are about to end here, so I'll answer the last comment and that'll be it. Onyx Conquered, which is better, Scarlet Violet or the bingo website you use? I was actually incredibly impressed by this bingo website. Let me be real. Like, this bingo website, it was so easy to use. Like, you can add the text, you can adjust all the text, you can add images. I'm amazed they let you do all this for free. I would definitely recommend it. BingoBaker.com. It was great. Alright, last comment here. They added Snorlax and it's pretty good. Starting at 20 strength. Starting 20 with 32 strength. Yo! Alright, there's the 7 comments. Does Delibird see any play in Stadium 2? I doubt it, right? Alright, that's 7 comments. And I did say 7 comments till the end, so I guess we'll probably end with this on the screen, right? We did get bingo. We got double bingo. Alright, what is the last thing we say here? Wolfie VGC is praising the new Raikou? I mean, I guess that's alright. I'm probably not going to Yokohama this weekend, because do I need like a ticket or can I just walk in? If I don't need a ticket, maybe I'll go. See you later, Big C. Thanks for calling me big. I'm small. If it's like Evo Japan, then yeah, okay, well, I don't have a ticket, so I probably will not be going. I'll be too busy playing Pokemon Stadium. 2. Alright, what's the final graphic we play here? Bingo achieved, or embrace despair, or hope kindled. It's definitely not hope kindled, right? Despair. Looks like despair. Alright, so go ahead and flood the chat with shadow red, and that'll be the end. I'll give you a couple seconds to do that as I make my final comments here. So I will say, thank you everybody for making this the most successful stream ever in like terms of like metrics, and hopefully in terms of fun. Hopefully you guys had a good time, but unfortunately, if you look at the chat now, you can see the general attitude of the people. We've made our choice. To embrace despair. The sun has already set here in Japan. But I hope that for all of you watching from overseas, that you have a good day. Perhaps this dark night will be followed by a radiant dawn. That's a good game.